So story time,
Did it
chat.
work? Did I do it?
Yes.
Yeah, I did
You're
it.
good.
Yeah.
Good job,
Okay.
Sarah.
So first off, any bubblers in the chat? Secondly, when I
Any bubbler?
rewired my office, I put the cameras. I have colors labeled on them, but they're not the same colors that are in here, so the colors are useless. So I plugged them into the computer, and earlier I had to switch 2 of them. And I just had to switch 2 of them now. So literally every possible one was plugged into the wrong place. So that's that. We have masks on for safety. Yeah, my beard is really...
He won't let me trim it.
It's
blowing.
puffing out.
It's
Really out
glorious.
there. Can you guys hear us okay with the masks, I hope?
I mean,
You
you
know.
said you tested it and it sounded pretty
Yeah,
fine
it
when
seems
it came
fine.
through.
Yeah.
I mean, the test really being like, how does speaking sound? Because it's really not going like. I mean, even DJ wearing like the cloth mask, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I could
is
probably-
DJ. Yes.
I am DJ.
Not
yes.
just a strange man we had to replace DJ with.
Definitely. Hi, I'm JD. I could probably like just blow a stream of air and it wouldn't pick up on the mic.
Probably not.
I'm not gonna test it, but it probably would.
But yeah, we're all alive, and we're here. For safety reasons, you know, we're still wearing masks and everything. We're fairly far apart from each other as well, but yeah, we're gonna start getting back into our normal schedule of things. So in the next few weeks, expect to see stuff, at least mostly back to normal. It's still gonna take a little bit of time as you know, people are finalizing stuff outside of our
Slowly
stream
rolling
and
back in this.
getting back into like normal
Life.
life. But yeah, we'll be back. So this is now obviously Princes of the Apocalypse. When this concludes, shortly after that, we'll be starting DJ's Homebrew, which will be on Sunday evenings at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Mine will be on Fridays, probably in August at some point. I'm still working on it. And then we'll be back to Oshwamp shortly as well on Tuesday evenings. So yeah, but we'll go around the table, we'll say who we are, and we'll finally jump back into the action in the actual tavern, physically around the table this time. I am Don, and I play White Claw, the Tabaxi monk, in this one.
I'm Sarah, and I play Zafira, the Aragonasi cleric.
Cleric, you say?
Yes.
I'm John, and I play Raz, the druid cleric wizard monster.
And I'm Mike, and I play Fizzlewick Glimmereye, the gnome artificer.
And I am DJ. I will be your dungeon master. So I'm just pulling up the recap first before I go into it, because I want to make sure I hit all the points properly.
It is on the website too, if that's easier. Okay, cool.
Every time I read the recap, I pull it
You
up
alright
on the
over there?
website first.
I'm like really nervous for some reason. It's been
We
a
haven't
long
done this in a
time.
couple months.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, Sarah.
It's just like, you know, I got used to being social and stuff, and now I have to relearn how to do all that.
Just look into the eye, Sarah. Just look deep into the eye.
Oh.
Also, chat, if you're looking for cool shirts, this one was made by Glenn. He drew this artwork, and I got it from his website.
I also got one made by Glenn. It's not here yet.
Damn.
His
Close.
came yesterday,
Yep.
not mine. I don't know what day you ordered yours, though. We didn't
A while
talk to each
ago.
other about it.
No,
Just individually, separately bought shirts.
we don't talk at all.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I have my Taylor Swift shirt on. It's way too big.
So, last session. Oh, putting mints in was a bad idea because now the minty air is just going up into my eyes.
I mean, that's why I brought coffee. Now there's coffee in my eyes.
As someone who has to wear a mask all day, the mint is better than having to smell your own breath the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I just compulsively eat mints. So, as you guys were standing around the, I guess, torso of the Weeping Colossus, because you can't really say the foot because you couldn't see the foot of it. But as you were standing at the torso of the Weeping Colossus looking up, you saw there was a fiery orb right above its head. And from your past experiences in these dungeons, you recognize that as your portal to the fire node, the plane of elemental fire. With some amulets that you looted off of Vanifer's body, you were able to protect yourselves from some of the ambient heat that you were facing in the dungeon, as well as protecting yourselves from the ambient heat through the portal. So you all took a short rest before Raz wild-shaped into an eagle, I suppose, and ferried everyone across the hot lava one by one to the head of the Weeping Colossus, where you took a moment to prepare yourselves and then passed through. As you were on the other side, you were greeted by a long natural stone walkway, flanked on either side by pools of lava with volcanic vents kind of protruding up from the surface. Zafira took some time to pray to Akadi, asked for help in dealing with what was to come, and after a few minutes, enough to kind of make Zafira think that Akadi ignored her, I just forgot that people can't see that I'm smiling.
You can see it in your eyes.
I did that. I went to the grocery store and somebody looked at me. I smiled at them, and I probably just looked like a murderer because I just stared into their eyes.
You have to, like, Tyra Banks.
Blink
Use your eyes.
aggressively.
Get those creases.
So, right, Akadi, yep, that happened. So, following that, you started to see this figure materialize, and soon a frost salamander was standing before you. A really big frost salamander, 6 legs, long tail.
He had a name, right? Was it
Frosty.
Frosty. He was Frosty.
Because I'm creative. So
Salaman.
Salaman. So after Frosty came to form, why are you laughing at me?
I thought you were gonna say to life, and I thought you were gonna be like, we needed a hat. We needed a hat. We fucked up so bad.
We could have kept him for longer.
Right.
Oh man, he would have lasted longer than a day.
Mm-hmm.
So as you were standing there, kind of appreciating your surroundings, you started to hear a low rumble, and soon a volcanic vent to your right erupted, sending rock and hot lava into the air. I think everyone but Raz was able to avoid getting hit by it. Mm-hmm. Or no, opposite. Raz was the only one able to avoid getting hit by it. Mm-hmm. Other way around.
I think I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. You were on the ethereal plane.
You were on the ethereal
after
plane.
being soaked in oil of etherealness. White Claw had taken your haste potion, right?
Yep.
Yep. So after that happened, you all very quickly dashed down the natural stone walkway to the huge volcano in front of you. The walkway came to an opening in the caldera of the volcano.
What a good word.
Thanks. I didn't know I knew that word.
Mm-hmm.
After passing into it, you came face to face with Emix, the angry Cheeto. CMS called him an angry Cheeto. Made me laugh really hard.
It is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, as you entered into the room, you prepared for the combat that was about to take place. It was a very, very long combat that I'm going to write a more detailed recap for later because it was like a long combat that I didn't have time to write today. But lots of things happened. White Claw was barely able to escape from Emix's immediate area, protecting himself before Raz, with the Wand of Magic missiles, scored the final shot, causing Emix to just turn to embers and blow away with the wind.
Totally was one exhaustion away from dead.
It was that was a rough fight.
Totally one exhaustion away from dead. Had no opportunity whatsoever to kill that without that delicious wand from my good boy.
Yeah, that got rough. But you were able to kill him. So following, after you looted his body, or I guess his ashes, you made your way out from the plane of elemental fire as things started exploding more around you. I believe Raz was an eagle and carried some people, and Frosty carried some people on his back. You exited back into the Weeping Colossus and immediately made your way to Vanifer's bedroom, where you proceeded to rest for 5 days. There's lots of levels of exhaustion to be cleared, so we spent 5 days in that room.
Luckily she had food and...
Yeah, that wasn't Vanifer's room, that was the room across the thing, but you didn't encounter the dude that lived there, so...
Good.
Yeah, that'd have been rough, especially after that fight.
He's dead now, in my eyes.
So, you spent about 5 days in this room. It was while you were there that Fizzlewick asked White Claw if White Claw liked being blind. And White Claw gave a detailed history and explained how he came to be where he was. And I believe, it wasn't shortly long after that Fizzlewick had made an offer to White Claw to give him sight using some gems. So Fizzlewick's surgery took place. And he was able to put 2 gems into White Claw's face One was purple and the other was red,
Yep,
if I remember
correct.
right.
One purple and one red gem eye.
And then you were given vision. And as far as I can remember, that's where we left off, was you guys in that room.
I think we,
It was post the 5 days, but I think we left off with you in that.
I think we said that we were gonna have traveled to the temple.
That's right. I did say that. Yeah. So we'll say where we pick up is with you guys at the edge of. Let me flip back to where I can actually see the map.
Yeah, because we cleared all of the Fane of the Eye.
Yeah. So you would have just walked over to the entrance. So we'll pick up at the entrance. Mm-hmm. So you're standing in front of a big pit. Just a big pit. Wind howls as it climbs this dark shaft, and as you look down into the shaft, there is no light coming forward. How would you like to try to traverse down this shaft?
As far as I understand, Zephyr likes falling in things like this.
It's true. What? I had to come down into a pit and help you. There were fish, if I remember. Angry fish.
Oh yeah, the quippers.
So, I want to pull out my decanter of endless water. And I'm going to
I
use...
don't remember you getting that. Where did that
I
come
do.
Yeah, I remember giving it to him because then he went, "Hello, plane of fire," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna
Yeah,
remember that."
all the steam would have been bad. No, this one's better because I'm gonna water surf. I'm gonna use geyser and I'm gonna produce 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser, 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. While I'm holding the decanter, I can aim the geyser. I also have a ring of swimming. So, I'm gonna Luigi vacuum my fucking way down and surf my way home.
So
So
after,
you just like turned around and just go down it and pull the water back in?
Yep.
so as you're surfing down this pit, after about 80 feet, you see it begin to tighten and taper in.
Okay.
And form into an actual tunnel rather than just a hole.
Okay. All right.
So-
I'm still sufficient. Like, there's still 5 feet of space, right? I don't need to like become a fish in my own decanter of water and deliver myself.
Yeah.
Deliver
you can
me.
you can still surf through the tunnel. I'll say as you do so, the force of the wind against you becomes stronger and stronger the
Okay.
further you go.
Okay.
Not really impeding your movement too much, but you can tell that it's slowing you down.
Okay. That works. I don't know about
So-
y'all, but
So-
see you later.
Do we see any of this, or do we just see Raz shoot off into the darkness?
Yeah, I'll say you're able to see like 20, 30 feet before it becomes just complete darkness and you can't see further.
All right.
Do I see like any markings on the wall that I could grab onto?
Like footholds or handholds?
Yeah.
The walls are rough enough that you would be able to climb down.
Okay, so I'm going to shadow step as far as I can and then hold on the wall until that recharges, so every 6 seconds, and then shadow step down on next spot, next
Okay.
spot.
So like tic tac, I think that's
Yep.
what it's called. Where
Yeah,
you just kind of bounce
back and forth all the way down to the bottom.
I like it.
Not quite as stylish, but I'll take it.
I'm going to. Are there any like rocks or anything on the ground?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a cave, rough hewn walls. Sure.
I want to grab one of the rocks,
Okay.
cast light on it, and just drop it
Okay.
down.
Yeah, so you watch it fall for about 80 feet. I'm going to say that once it crosses 80 feet, you kind of lose sight of it.
Do I see the rock?
Yeah, the rock eventually just tumbles down toward you. You
Does
you
it-
would be able to see now. So yeah,
Yeah.
you would see the
So,
shiny
yeah,
rock.
I can cast... If I'm on the bottom, I'll cast Mage Hand and catch the rock.
Okay. So it holds in place, I'll say probably
To
right...
give you ambient light to be able to come down to make sure you...
Okay.
Because, like, I don't know what your dark vision range is, but even still, like, if it's really dark in here, like, I don't want you to miss.
Do you still have tremor sense?
Probably not. No, because that was part of the gem which I
Oh.
have used to make my eye. So I guess that's DM's ruling. With the gem being in my eyes, do I still have tremor sense?
I mean, yeah, it's... now you're not wearing it, it's just a part of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would still have tremor sense, yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to, as I'm going down, I can do minor illusion at will.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just cast. I assume I see this stone where I'm aiming.
Yeah, you would see it fall. Yeah.
Okay, to aid myself to essentially like case the outside of this tunnel so I don't like hit the wall on the way down.
Mm-hmm.
In case it curves, I'm gonna just minor illusion like halfway between the distance between this
Yeah, to
mage
like
hand.
aim it.
Yeah, because I can do 30 feet, so I'm gonna just put something that I'm gonna aim for.
Okay.
I could also shape water and freeze 15 feet of it as a cube to create an adorable little actual water slide for you, Chell.
I love it.
There you go.
That's perfect.
I make a wonderful, like, Dune-esque fucking hole slide for you to just slide down into the center towards me.
Beautiful.
Works.
Love
You
it.
don't want to take the water slide?
I mean, I was trying to figure out if I could like glide down the side of this tunnel, but if there's a perfectly good
Yeah.
water slide here, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, well,
right?
I'll jump into the slide.
Nice.
Mr. Fizzlewick!
Have Crockpot jump in too.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, you ride the water slide down.
Take that, problem solving.
Yeah. And you come out into a completely lightless hallway. Anyone with dark vision is able to see, but
We have a rock,
do have a rock
In my mage hand.
in your mage hand.
assuming Raz wouldn't just leave it.
No, I mean, once everyone's down, I'll bring my rock through the water slide.
Very
Okay.
good.
So you bring the rock down. That gives off, light gives off what, 40 feet?
20 bright, 20 dim? Or is it 40-40?
It's 2020,
Okay.
2020? Okay.
Oh no.
and that lasts 1 hour.
That's fine.
All right. So where you exit out, you can see you exit out into like a, it's roughly, 10-foot round, like end of a hallway. Out in front of you, you can see darkness kind of continues past the 40 feet. You're able to track the walls about 40 feet until right at the edge of the light, you see them widen out. All the walls are, like I said, you can see they're rough hewn. The ceiling is about 10 to 15 feet high here, and as you begin to walk forward, you hear and feel just constant wind
Interesting.
blowing against you from the same direction, from the direction you're facing. So it's blowing directly at you.
Okay.
So we're walking against it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Just
mean,
keep on.
so 40 feet ahead is where it splits, not widens, correct?
It widens out on the ends.
Okay, so it just widens. Yeah, I mean, so my mage hand can hold as long as it is no more than 30 feet ahead of me. So I'll keep the rock 25 feet ahead of us. Because ideally, we can treat this like that horrifying fish in the deep sea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
an
if
anglerfish.
anything, an anglerfish. So if anything sees the light, we're like just outside of
Just
like the
outside of
bright
vision.
range. We're in the dim range of the illumination of the light spell.
I like
so
it.
like, da-da.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Okay.
Ooh. And in dim light, you guys are unnoticeable, right?
Yeah.
If I
So
remember
that's
from
just
that
this spooky light.
I mean, I'm also just gonna, I guess, fuck it, pull my hood up and become invisible.
Oh yeah, I am invisible. We're in
Yep.
dim light.
So you can't see either of us. It's just Saphira and Fizzlewick.
When
And
I,
this
when I see you
horrifying
two
light.
go invisible, I'm gonna twist that doodad I made and go invisible.
Yes!
spell. Sorry, Sarah.
It's just. I have
She and
my.
Crockpot.
You're just walking along
With the
I have
stick.
my-
hammer ready.
No, I have my warhammer just like out.
are you like visibly concerned?
Yeah, I'm
So-
visibly concerned.
Being able to actually see now, I can tell this, and I just walk up beside you.
Can you read emotions?
I don't-
Is that something you're able
I mean,
to
if
do?
you're like, that's
yeah,
true.
I'm-
Maybe not.
I'm walking
I
cautiously.
mean, yeah, you wouldn't really know how to
Well,
identify.
when were you blinded?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Yeah,
Like, same
yeah,
reason for
that's
Booja
fair.
being able to discern emotion. He wasn't blinded till he was like 9.
Sure. Yeah, poorly, but yes. So I'm gonna just walk up beside you and just kind of like whisper over your shoulder. We're still here, Zafira, even though you can't see us.
Thanks. I'm just more worried about something seeing me, so
Oh, we're fine.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I
Just gonna mutter coward under my breath.
do I know where that came from?
Echoing through the halls. I will cast fucking gust and carry my own voice
Oh my god.
against the wind.
So just
Coward! Just echoes through the halls.
Terrifying. So, I'll say as you walk along, the light you're able to see the walls on either side within the radius of bright light. So the walls are very well lit. You follow this hallway down toward the bottom, and as you approach toward the bend, you're able to see where the wall on it would be your left, bends, and you can see where the hallway continues to the left. So I'll say you follow that hallway all the way to the end where it opens up into a T. The opposite wall is within 20 feet, so I assume you would just keep the light pretty much right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In this area, this T where you can see it splits off to the right and straight ahead of you, you would be able to see the next portion straight ahead of you.
Okay. So it's a T like that.
To start
Gotcha.
drawing maps again.
Yeah, right? Okay.
And in this room, you see a chasm divides the subterranean passageway, which continues on the other side about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Fog obscures the chasm's depths. Ooh,
Shit.
that's a good sentence.
Ooh.
And was that straight ahead or to the right?
That
Sorry.
is straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
To the right, you see the darkness kind of takes over, and you're not able to see all the
too
way.
far. Okay. So
It also
So
continues to the left as well.
Okay.
looking in this room, there's a chasm in front of us.
Yep.
In
And-
the center of the room? Is
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like there's a perimeter, that there's a thin stretch that goes around the chasm, or
Right, so-
is it exclusively one side?
So a hallway comes and opens up, and then northwest of the end of the hallway, which would be like here, you see the chasm. It continues to the left this way and to the right this way.
Okay.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I'll just draw you a bad map.
I got used to
Yeah,
to
roll
maps.
20's visualization.
Let me draw you a bad map.
I thought you said bat map, and I was like,
Yeah, bat map.
A bat map.
Copyright.
Copyright. Copyright.
Oh, oops.
it's fine.
It's fine. No one knows who we are.
I can't see our mouths.
Technically, parody is allowed under
Yeah.
copyright laws.
Ooh, so we can just parody everything.
Yeah,
And we're fine.
yeah, actually.
Very good.
Yeah, as
So
long
we're
as it's-
safe.
We're safe?
Yeah.
Mud
good.
man?
Mudman?
Mudman?
Come on, man. So this is all shaded in. You wouldn't be able to see over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, the captions picked it up. We're boned.
We're boned.
There's proof.
There. So again, really bad map.
Mm-hmm.
But you are there. Here, I'm gonna let's do it that way.
Yep.
Much better. We'll lay it down. We're here. Okay. So this
so
is the darkness that we cannot see through. You said
Right,
that's
where
what's
it's shaded
obscured.
in. Yep.
Okay.
And,
And
this
the-
is the chasm?
The Z boy, like the
this-
zigzag line,
Yeah.
that's the
Z
chasm.
boy.
The Z boy.
The Z boy.
So we came through this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is wall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
The chasm's only
Or
10
this-
feet, and
oh,
then it
that's-
continues on the other side.
Okay, so there's
Got
a
it.
gap there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That Z is like the chasm itself.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll approach the edge of this fog, and I'll carry the magic illuminated stone in with my mage hand.
All right, you're able to see down a fair way.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right, but I'm at least able to see the stone in this. So this way I know it's
Yeah.
confirming it's not magical darkness.
And you're able to see down 10 feet before it's obscured by fog.
Okay. Okay,
And
so
then-
it's just incredibly dense, where it's just a natural thing that's occurring for blocking the vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you move the light across the chasm?
Yeah. I'll pull the rock back. I'll approach the edge of the chasm, and I'll carry the rock with my mage hand over.
Okay, to the other side of the chasm.
Yeah. I love that my mage hand is invisible, so there's literally just a floating rock.
On the other side of the chasm, you see it goes to a dead end with 2 exits on either side.
Okay.
So the wall ahead of you stops, but then you can go either way.
I can clear the fog, or at least I can try.
I also think I can all as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not listed under the effect of the spell Gust, so I suppose
It is
not.
for gust of wind.
Okay, so that's why. So yours is just a stronger gust. Mine
Yeah.
is like a strong breath.
Bitch wind.
So, yeah, if you want to do that,
Yeah,
go
I'll
right ahead.
cast gust of wind
Okay.
and aim it down this fog-filled.
Fogtown.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, you do that. You aim it down, and it blows
And
the.
it goes 60 feet and is 10 feet wide.
So it'll hit the bottom. So it goes down and it clears all the way to the cave floor. I'll assume that as you move the stone down as the fog's kind of cleared away.
Well, we're not doing it in the chasm. We're doing it in the hallway.
Oh, you're doing it across the hallway.
Yeah.
The fog is in the chasm.
Oh.
Oh.
It's in the
Oh.
actual chasm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then why the fuck can't I see that?
Because you have dark vision, so you'd
Correct.
be able to.
Cool. All right.
I would say that hallway does your dark vision's what, 120?
No, for me with dark vision, the spell, I believe it's still 90.
I think default is 60 because that's what I have.
Yeah, the racial is 60. No,
Six-
even the spell is 60. It would be if I had it, it would increase.
Okay,
So
so you can see 60?
60 feet out, yeah, all of us can.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, you're able to see all the way to the end of that hallway then, and you see that it just kind of ends.
Okay, so it looks like it's a dead end, like a. Alright. Okay.
Why though?
Yeah, I don't know. Could be something wonderful back there. Could be
Treasure
something.
or danger.
Could be something terrible.
Treasure and danger.
Uh huh.
Both is good.
Uh huh. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Since I'm invisible, I'll walk.
Oh yeah.
We're all invisible except for her.
I guess yeah. I'm
It's
invisible. I'll
literally
go
no
too.
fear, especially with Pass Without Trace. My stealth's like plus 14.
So you're walking down to the dead end? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Invisibly.
Invisibly, yeah.
Very good.
Quietly.
Quietly.
Well, except
Invisibly.
for poor Sarah.
I'm not.
No one else will be walking.
Yeah, I don't even know Rez is doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just gonna stand in the dark?
I mean, I still have the.
Alone.
I still have the light.
Oh, once I go 30 feet away,
You.
my
Oh.
mage hand falls. So
Yeah,
the
but the-
stone will fall
Yeah, but
ominously to the ground, and I'll say nothing!
so you just abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So in that cave, we're gonna call it a cave, that dead end.
Okay.
Is the stone still over here?
Yep.
Oh, so I can't even grab it. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Sarah, you're just standing in the dark. In this room, you see giant spiders are seized in death among dead cave lizards, giant bats, a carrion crawler, and a female drow decked in fine chainmail. She has roomy pommeled knives on her hips. No injuries are apparent, and the smell of death is fainter than one would expect. At the back of the cave, within 10 feet of the drow, a breeze whistles through 3 tiny fissures in the rock.
Okay. So is she, like, standing? Is she, like, seated with her back against the wall? Because, I mean, again, she was described as dead as well. So is she, like, resting, like,
She's sprawled out on the ground.
on the ground?
Yep,
All right.
About 10 feet from the end of the hallway, or
Okay.
the end of the cave.
And you said 2 ruby pommeled daggers at her side?
Indeed.
I'm going to cast Mage
Yep.
Hand and
Okay.
pull up one of those daggers. Give it to me.
Gotta do some math real quick.
Uh-huh.
Why?
I just point to my eye.
Math for what?
Your mage hand is 30 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, once it goes beyond 30 feet from me, it would dispel itself. It cannot be.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I lied. Don't. Because it's 10 feet from the... Yeah, you're fine.
I would have passed anyway. 23, fucker.
Oh, yeah, you would have passed. All right. You grab a pair of fine daggers decorated with rubies.
2 fine ruby daggers. She also has beautiful chainmail on. I guess I'll walk back out
Okay.
and I will pull my hood down. Mr. Fizzlewick, do you need these?
I'm still invisible.
I'm holding them outside.
So I just see floating. You're still invisible?
No, I pulled my hood down, so I'm visible.
Mr.
Sure.
Invisiwick.
Invisiwick.
I'll walk up and take a look at them. Grab one of them as you see it float out of your hand. I'll
Very
stay
good.
invisible.
Just immediately goes down.
Start floating around D height.
+2 fine daggers, -2 fine daggers.
It would be great if you just pulled out your bag, so it's just a floating bag, and then two daggers
daggers.
just going in, disappearing, and then the
She
bag.
just sees a bag of
disappears.
daggers. I don't like this at all.
And then the bag disappears when
Yep,
it's closed and
yep.
put back.
I can
You
make anything
assume
disappear.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah, right? The horrors that we pull off. I mean, I guess while I'm still visible, I am going to ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
So it's going to take me 10 minutes, so if you guys want to look at anything in our immediate surroundings, because I don't want to touch dead person,
Yeah, no.
my servant will.
I'm just gonna generally look around, especially having not seen
Yeah,
in
now
a
you
long
can
time.
see.
I'm gonna see.
All right. Are you looking around the cave or?
Yeah, around the cave to see if I see anything specific. I'm not walking around. I'm just kind of like.
So this
scanning.
is like where we are. This is the hallway that I just went down. That's
Okay.
the thin chasm.
Okay.
Our rock is on the other side of that chasm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of look in the general vicinity here and see if I can see any weird markings or I'm just generally kind of looking. I'm not looking for anything specific.
Right. Okay.
So I'll roll.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Pretty good. 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a +9 to perception.
I'll say as you're looking in the room, you're looking around at everything. Everything you see that's dead you don't see any immediate wounds to anything. Everything looks to be in good physical condition, except for the female drow. As you look more closely, you're able to see her face, and you can see she died in mid-gasp, like she was trying to breathe. And you see her face is discolored.
Okay. So, and all of these creatures are kind of in the same spot that she is.
Yeah, it's not a very big cave.
Okay.
Sorry,
But
Chad.
they're dead in the sense that they don't look like they fought anything. They all probably
Yeah,
perished
he
in
said
a similar...
absent injuries.
Okay.
Yeah. The cave is only 20 feet wide.
Okay.
Nobody told me anything, so I'm gonna start creeping down that hallway.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
casting
gonna
ritual servant.
just
Wah, wah,
put
wah,
my
wah,
hand
wah.
out in front of you. You won't see it, but you'll just kind of walk into it. Zafira, there are dead things down there that appear to have died from a lack of breath.
That does not frighten me.
Fair enough.
I don't require breath.
I'll just move my hand. Be my guest.
Forgot about that. You walking in there?
I don't like how you're laughing at that, DJ.
It's fine. You don't have to breathe.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down that. I'm gonna grab another rock and cast light on it because Raz took mine.
Throw
Okay.
it away.
Threw it away.
So you walk into that cave. You don't have to breathe, but you do. So make a con save.
Con save. 18.
18. You feel the air begin to get pulled from your lungs, like the air is being actively removed from you, and when you feel like, we'll say a little bit, not all of your air to where you're now breathless, just a little bit escapes your lungs, and you hear the gusts in the fissures at the back of the wall kind of increase for a brief moment, and then it goes back to the same sound.
I'm gonna not breathe while I'm doing this.
Good idea.
No air in or out
Okay,
from my lungs.
I like it. And you're gonna, what are you doing in the cave?
I guess I'd like to investigate, like,
The drow?
The drow. I don't want to touch her.
I understand.
Just poke around with your warhammer.
Yeah, just like I don't want to start anything here.
Mm-hmm.
So you see she's wearing elven chain.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're close enough, I'll say you're able to make that identification. You also see a scroll kind of in the inner pocket of her robes.
I'm able to nudge it away from her with my...
With your hammer?
Yeah.
Alright, you retrieve the scroll, you open it, and you're
Dead.
cleric? I think that would be on your spell list. You find a scroll of primordial ward.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Which I should probably know what that does.
Mm-hmm. I'm imagining it's probably like protection from good and evil, but specifically delegated to primordial. So it would be like
Maybe.
resistant or advantage on saving throws against effects from primordials. If I had to take a guess.
Oh, I forgot about Party Wizard. There he is.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
What a good
he's
boy.
dancing.
Primordial ward, you have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder for the spell's duration.
Cool.
Love that.
When you take damage, you can use your reaction to gain immunity to that type of damage. If you do so, the resistances end, and you have immunity until the end of your next turn, at which the spell ends.
And that's a...
It's a scroll.
It's a scroll. I don't know if I...
Can read.
I don't know if...
Poor Ukubo.
That is unfortunately only a druid spell.
Oh, Sarah!
It's always, without fail.
I'll pocket it.
To shreds, you say.
Okay. The daggers were already taken, so...
So good.
Does it say right at the top? Druids
Raz only.
Right, yeah, druids only, yep.
Get fucked. Oh, I forgot. I am actively looking for a spear because I don't have one.
A spear?
Yeah, because I threw all of them at Imix.
I mean, I did just give him daggers. Daggers can also be thrown.
True.
And you can, I believe, with the level you're at, you supplement your monk damage die for the weapon, Don.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can just punch people to death.
I mean, it's also just you can still throw daggers if you're looking for thrown weapons.
Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. 'Cause I can punch if I'm in range.
Yeah.
I'll Mr. Fizzlewick.
Invisiwick.
Are you here?
Are
you
It's
with
me, Margaret. Are you there, Mr. Fizzlewick?
Are you with me?
I'll walk over and say yes.
Fizzlewick, I know you are near. Standing always at my side.
Oh, God.
Might you have those daggers that Raz gave you? I used all of my weapons in our last battle. I'm looking for something that I can throw.
Yeah. I'll go back in the bag and pull them out. I'm gonna read this real quick to see if this works, though.
If you'd like to pry the gems out, I don't need those.
No.
Just need the sharp edges and the handle,
The pointy bits.
the pointy bits, and a part to
Pummel.
hold. Yeah. Papa, can you hear me?
So I'm gonna.
Fizzle, can you hear me?
I'm gonna pull out the daggers and I'm gonna grab some I don't know, random other raw materials I'm sure I have in this bag, and I'm gonna take 10 minutes and use the fabricate spell to turn the dagger into a big ornate spear.
Hell yeah!
Before I give it to him.
Tink, tink, tink.
I was just saying, it says I usually wouldn't be able to unless I have the proficiency with the type of artisan's tools, and I've got all of them.
I wouldn't be able to, but I have it all.
got smiths, leatherworkers, alchemists,
Take 10 minutes.
tinkerers.
Hell yeah.
Craft.
So you turn this dagger into a long ruby pommeled spear.
Very good.
So on the end you've got, I'll say even the ruby grows in size. So the ruby
yeah.
grows bigger and you've
It's
just
his
got...
heart growing to the grid.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yep, so I'll do that, and then after 10 minutes after I'm done, I'll hand it to you.
Thank you very much.
Don't mess with Fizzlewick.
Yeah,
No.
for real.
Literally never. God.
What would we like to do?
By then, I guess I would have returned with the scroll.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna walk over to Raz and just.
Thank you.
In an unseen hand, just thank you.
No, Raz has seen it. At this
I'm
point.
still, yeah, my hood is still down, because, I mean, I would conclude Unseen Servant at the same time as Fizzlewick is concluding his craft, so I'll just, like, be casting, take the scroll.
You're not even gonna look at it. Just like, yep.
Debts are paid. And then, with my Unseen Servant, I guess, I mean, I don't know whether or not you would have pocketed the Elven Chain, so I mean, I guess I'll just ask when you return, since you brought a scroll back, but not the Elven Chain. Did you take her armor?
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to touch her.
Understood.
Something real weird about that cave.
That's dead things.
Yeah, it did try to suck the air out of my lungs, which I didn't appreciate.
Interesting.
I'm assuming that's how they all died.
Good to know. I'm gonna look down at my Unseen Servant. Just a little, it's a little Fizzlewick. Just like a poorly formed,
Somewhere
amorphous,
between
invisible
Fizzlewick and Tiny Wick.
Yeah. Just, I'll get better, I promise.
Well, it's unseen. So
Yeah. I mean, to me, I know
You in
what
your
it
heart.
looks like
It's
in
a
my mind.
homuncule wick.
Yeah.
I tried. That was a hard one to get
It's
through.
totally supposed to be shapeless. I'm trying to, like, actively, like, too loose of a muddy substance. Just, come on, I just want another
It's an
Fizzlewick.
amorphous Fizzlewick.
It's
Yep.
like Kevin
A
from The
morphowick.
Office shoveling
Yeah.
the chili back in the container. That's what I'm picturing.
Oh,
I love it.
Just picturing a Doodle Bob version of Fizzlewick.
Fizzle Bob. Doodlewick.
Doodlewick.
So, I mean... Shit, I don't know if he can jump. A strength of 2, so no. So, I mean...
He can jump 20 feet.
True.
He has form, right?
I
Can we
mean...
just lob him across.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, realistically, like, I can just loose puddle him and throw him over the chasm. Just...
Alright, so you throw your Unseen Servant like a snowball.
Frosty.
Ooh.
Did we want to see to the bottom of the chasm?
I mean, we can. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Wait a minute. It doesn't describe it having a weight. So...
Are you gonna mage hand?
and just... Saphira, that rock... My servant will hold it. You're gonna see my mate... no, you can't. My mage hand is invisible, too! Everything is invisible! Can I have that rock? Thank you again. I'm gonna hand it to my amorphous servant boy.
The other one's
So it'll,
still
like,
across
in
the
his
way.
chest like Iron Man. And then just pinch his collar with my mage hand and just slowly descend the 30 feet.
Like holding him like a person from Roller Coaster
Yep,
Tycoon.
Yep.
Okay.
Place him there.
Does your Unseen Servant have initiative?
I mean,
Oh,
probably not. It can't attack anyway. Like, you can just kill it.
it's full of fog, right?
We'll say roll initiative for your Unseen Servant. It'll just use your initiative.
That's good. That's
That's really high.
21.
Okay, 21. As he descends down, this is just for keeping track. He descends down, his turn, spends his movement going down.
Yeah.
He hits, his 30 feet or whatever movement.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you standing above the chasm, you hear a very strong wind kick up.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it breathes.
That's it. Just a really strong wind
Okay.
because there's no open flames. And you guys aren't making strength or dexterity checks, so
Did
you
it
just
again.
hear heavy wind start blowing through the chasm.
Okay,
From
so
below.
yeah.
And so he goes, what, 30 feet?
Correct. My
What-
mage hand would end if I send him beyond 30 feet, so I can see that he has not hit the bottom yet, though, correct?
Right. You
Can we
would be able to see the bottom.
Oh,
we
I
see
would be
down?
able to see the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically say that wind blows the fog away, but
Okay.
I would have to do too much explaining to say why it didn't. So yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Okay. So then, is it something where we see holes like we did in the cave? In the bottom of the chasm for, like, there to be wind coming up and out?
It is just a solid
Okay.
chasm floor.
Magic wind.
It's, a bunch of,
And there's
how did they describe it? Blunt rocks and cave floor.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll pull my invisible man with my invisible hand. And place that rock on the other side.
Okay.
It's only 10 foot long.
The chasm?
Yeah.
It's 10 feet wide, yep.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely running long jump that. Even with my terrible strength score. Correct? Let me...
I
gonna-
definitely can.
Yeah, I mean, you're fine. You can just shadow step along.
I could
That's true.
jump or shadow step. Yeah,
I'll cast
I'm good.
guidance on Raz.
Uh-huh. You said it's
That's
10...
the second time I've hit myself in the eyes with my own mask.
You said it's 10 feet wide?
Yeah.
I actually can't jump that.
No.
No. My strength score is only an 8.
Really?
Yeah. I could cast jump on myself.
I mean, you could try to make it with acrobatics or athletics check.
Yes, with my wonderful -1 athletics.
Or acrobatics wouldn't really apply.
Jumping is straight athletics. I
Yeah.
don't want to cheat.
Hold on.
I mean, if you gave me guidance, I can at least apply that to the athletics check. At worst, I just fall to my death. Oh no, and I don't even have my boots of the winding path, so I can't just leap back up.
Can you? I'm gonna. How do you figure out how far you can jump? It's your
It's a number of feet equal to your strength score.
strength score. All right. Then
Yeah, you have to take 10 feet of movement to, like, get a running head start.
I'm going to attempt to jump. Can I cast guidance on myself? No, right?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, you can cast guidance
You give
on
yourself a pep talk. You're like, come
You
on,
fit
got
so
this.
much guidance in this bad boy.
It's the hand jutsu things from Naruto. It's been like 10 years, man.
The
Jutsu? Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That.
I'm gonna jump across,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the around the halfway point, before I jump across, I'm gonna pull out my immovable rod,
Okay.
and when I reach about halfway across, I'm gonna
Lock it.
lock it
And you're gonna lock it like a
like a monkey bar, kind of like a
I like
Very
it.
good.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. So yeah, you jump
Can't wait to
across.
fail that check
Lock in
instead.
the air.
Wee! Ah!
I'll say anyone crossing by using that bar can do it with advantage. They can
Very
make
good.
the acrobatics check with advantage. Well,
Yeah.
athletics check
I guess
with
I need
advantage.
to
Still jump yourself.
roll
Yep.
for that.
Yeah, because I don't know
Is
how
that
fizzle what are
acrobatics
going
or
to
is
do.
that
Jumping is athletics
Yeah.
still, yeah.
athletics? I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that
my
so much.
point for not wanting to jump.
And guidance is
A D4.
10.
You succeed.
Cool.
You jump across, you lock the rod in place, and you land on the other side. Not gracefully. You hit the ground and like dust and stuff blows up into the air and you trip a little bit, but you made it.
Mm-hmm. I now don't have guidance.
I'm gonna climb on Crockpot and have a Crockpot jump. I assume he probably can't use that bar, so he should just probably do it.
Teeth it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just have Crockpot run with me on his back and jump. That's a 27.
Oh yeah, yeah, you make it.
He's very athletic.
When
In
is my...
like one step, he just like the flash, just right across.
Do I have
So, I mean, endless water is endless. That's the way I know words to work.
Philosophical question. Yeah.
How endless is endless? Can I fill this chasm with water?
I mean, it might take a while.
I mean, I create 30 gallons every 6 seconds.
Jeez.
That's 300 gallons a minute. Fuck. Yeah.
I mean, that's,
It might take like 5 minutes, probably.
That's fine.
I have rope. I was just gonna throw the rope over the rod.
I was gonna look at it and just go.
Yeah, you fill the chasm with water.
Yeah, and then I'll shape water and create myself a 10-foot ice bridge and walk across my ice bridge.
Okay.
Thanks, DJ.
Anyone
I'm gonna
else?
walk over and grab the rod.
Thank you for trying. Very considerate of you. Just heartbroken, just tears, just welling up in the sides of Saphira's
Raz, I was
eyes.
trying to help. Let me help you.
Just let me help you.
This is a Sammy and Dean situation going on.
Pretty much. Alright, so now we're over here. And
Okay.
it does... You said it widens?
There's
There's
two
a wall in
exits.
Two
front of
exits,
you.
okay.
Yeah, the wall in front of you as you come to the other end is 10 feet in front of you. You can see, out to either side it continues.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the original rock.
Okay.
I mean, I'll just pick a direction. I guess I'll have my unseen servant walk 50 feet to the right while holding the illuminated rock.
That way? Okay.
Yes.
So he walks 50 feet. It's going to be 20, 30. He comes to a dead end. But
Okay.
as he's walking along, you see to the left of him, you see where the rock curves. And you see another passageway branch off.
Okay. Yeah. Nobody bothered him. Nothing came to the light that he's illuminating. I'm assuming it's fine that way. I'm gonna go after my unseen servant.
Okay.
And I'll go to that point of the turn.
Are you visible?
Me? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm remaining visible for right now.
So as you do that, you walk along to where the unseen servant kind of revealed that passageway. As you get to the passageway, your dark vision's 60 feet, right?
Correct.
I almost headbutted the microphone.
Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
Okay. So as you come to that opening, you're able to see inside. It opens up into a larger cavern and then bends to the left and continues that way. As you enter into the room and you kind of look, if there's something in the room that's going to attack you, I'm not going to force you to go.
Yeah, I mean, I would be perpetually having the unseen servant 50 feet ahead of me illuminating out. So, I mean, my vision, as far as I understand, would be like an awkward disconnect where I would see 50 feet ahead because, like, 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. So I'd be able to see him and then still see out further beyond him.
Right.
Like, for simplistic math, I don't care about being within 40 feet of him.
Yeah.
Just so this way I'm always at least in the dim to be able to see the 40 feet out from him.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Shelly Jolly, thank you so much for the
Hey,
1,500
thank you.
bits.
Oh,
That's so
thank
nice
you.
of you. Thank you so much.
It's good to be back, dude.
It is.
It is. I love it. So ahead of you, you're able to see. You watch your unseen servant. You kind of follow him along. As he enters into that walkway, you see it cuts off to the left where it immediately comes to a pointed dead end. Then ahead of, or I gotta stop saying ahead. As you turn that corner away from that dead-ended point, to the left it opens up into a chasm, shaped like that one there.
Okay.
That's not ominous at all.
Concerned.
No,
I like it.
Don't be concerned. And then to your northeast, and from your vantage point, you would see another cavern kind of cut out, and then a walkway that continues off the wall.
Okay.
Do you want me to draw you another shitty map?
If you don't
If
mind,
you can.
please.
We're spoiled now.
Yeah.
We got used to the.
And it just sucks that I don't know how to draw.
Same.
I'm terrible at it. Oh, that doesn't work.
I mean, the fact that, like, nothing in the area is reacting to the at least, like, ambient light just kind of, like, fucking walking. Like,
It feels like this place is empty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's empty or if things like, we've accidentally activated traps, like, previously. I don't know if this is something where things are waiting for us to interact with something, or...
Yeah, before it activates.
Yeah, or... Because, I mean, unless they're all blind. Because, I mean, then it wouldn't matter.
I mean, technically...
it would depend on if they have blind sense, and again, to, like, what range out, like, what radius the vision of blind sense would be.
Yeah, it also
Here you
depends
are.
on what kind of creatures they are. It could
Sure.
have been something attacking me when I was in that cavern. That,
Yeah.
that
That
tried
actually
to...
doesn't look bad from here.
No, dude, that's not bad at all.
No.
So we're here. Okay. So are we at this, or this is still
that
not?
point there would be...
That?
There should be a tight,
Or
tight
that one.
hallway.
There's
Yeah, it would be...
Oh, that one. Okay.
No, that's the pointed dead end.
That's the point of
Okay.
dead end. This
Yep.
is the one where this comes to.
Yeah, so that opening toward John and Mike on
Okay,
the
is
that is
this.
going to be the very top left exit
Yeah,
of
that.
map.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is like
Flip.
over here,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Alright. Well, I guess, like, as we enter,
Mm-hmm.
would look towards the area of that pointed end. Because, if that's not too far, the illumination from the light inside of the unseen servant would effectively
Yeah, it would reveal.
give that vision anyway.
Yeah, so you do see it just comes to a dead end. You see standard rocks and rough-hewn walls leading back. You don't see anything in the dead end. It just comes
Okay.
to a very fine point.
Okay. Alright, but no holes like the fissure holes in the previous dead end?
No.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to fucking walk by and it's going to be like,
Yeah.
Pop out of the cave
yeah,
walls.
exactly. Just
Suck us in.
Yep.
I will say, let me double check here. So as you're standing here looking on from your vantage point, the northwest,
Okay.
from your character's vantage point, where the map is on the actual map.
Okay.
From that direction, you hear a horrid rasping song coming from that area.
What's it sound like, DJ? Ah, well.
Thank you. I've been waiting for
Right.
that for months.
I'll say you hear.
Is this like a sea shanty?
Yeah, is this like a drunken pirate?
Is now.
I'm running.
Yeah, I'm going to him.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Yep.
All right, you want to run toward this?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, whatever it is, I want to
I want to meet
either
him.
be its friend or kill it.
Go ahead. You guys are going to be entering it from the right side toward Don and Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and place your minis where you'd like them. I forgot to grab a mini for my dude, so we're going to use a copper D20.
That's fine.
It's fine.
If you want to just grab a mini, do you want to tell me what size? Medium, large?
Oh my god, crockpot.
Yeah, I fixed him.
Oh shit,
I
it's
couldn't
alive!
remember when that was.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I bought a new one and
And you
retained
only
him.
need one thing?
Yeah, large.
Okay. Large?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Also, I should not have closed the monster manual because I'm going to need that.
Nah.
That wasn't my best moment, but it happens.
Nick, do you want to switch to the overhead?
Yeah, I'll have to go do it just in case that breaks the fucking computer. I'm gonna change it.
Oh, for the camera?
Yeah.
It's a fire elemental. I don't remember
That's
where I put
perfect.
the wind elementally things, but it's still large.
That's
in terms of its
perfect.
base.
I'll say you don't see anything yet. Your characters don't see anything yet, but
Okay. Yeah, whenever we do, and you want me to place it, just let me know.
you got it.
Because I'll move it. Alright, so...
Oh boy. Just gonna wait for Don to get back before
Yeah.
we.
Describe everything.
What?
Oh my god.
That wasn't it.
It played the transition, and at least it now has the correct camera. Because did it have the camera? Because I was grabbing the mini.
No, I don't
The
think it did.
overhead one. Was that
You
working?
just put it on.
Okay. I guess, does it like now play the...
I guess.
Or that just happened?
That just happened.
Alright.
I switched scenes and it happened.
Happened?
The stream
Okay.
is not ending.
I
Don't
don't
worry.
know.
Surprisingly, we didn't change any of this stuff.
Yeah, that's what's confusing.
I don't know.
Because you said it was just rewiring, right?
Yeah, I didn't change anything on that.
Alright, not
Also,
sure.
thanks, Siren.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's just a scene transition, so that's fine.
So,
Thank you, Siren.
as you guys enter into this room, you see. Let me describe it before we go into what actually happens here.
Very good.
You see 2 humans, an Aarakocra, and a drow hang suspended from hooks connected to chains.
Oh,
Blood pools on the floor beneath them.
very good.
Beetles scurry along the floor, walls, and down the chains and onto the victims, which faintly struggle, rasp, and moan as a
Oh,
breeze
God.
turns them around and around.
Great.
My home.
Debris, including tattered clothing and broken weapons, is scattered against the walls. And as you begin to walk into this room, you see a large figure with like spiked arms, very muscular. He's got 2 horns coming off the back of his head, wings, and he's holding a great axe. You see him kind of materialize, right? And as he materializes, you see him kind of begin to blink and shake as 3 more just sprout off from him.
Oh, good.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Let me switch the music.
Oh,
Oh!
I rolled a 1.
Better now, I guess, you know.
Unless this
I
thing
don't want to
kills
go
her.
last after these things.
You never know, Sarah.
Maybe it'll also roll a 1.
Mike, what you got?
20, not natural.
Okay, John,
18.
Sarah,
3.
and Don.
24.
Okay. All right, Don, you're gonna lead us off.
All right.
If you want to see a visual of what this thing looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Love to. Love to. I assume there's dim lighting in here.
This room would only be dimly lit by John's unseen servant.
Love it.
I have my other stone too. Unless it's been more than an hour.
Yeah, yep. Looks like that.
Oh. I want to kill him. Cool.
Go ahead,
All right.
make friends.
Yeah. I'm going to shadow step behind him.
Okay. So there are
was gonna
4
say
of
there-
them.
Oh.
Wait, there's 4 of them?
Okay, so do they occupy its space, or is this like mirror imagey thing where
It's mirror
it's
image.
So it's multiple of them. So do you
Yep.
want me to grab additional minis?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'll just give you D4s. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I was gonna say if it was like blur, I know it doesn't
Yeah.
occupy other spaces,
yeah.
but there are ones that are illusions that do occupy other
And
spaces.
we do have 3 more of these.
Yeah, I mean I've got.
elementals.
Yeah, if you've got more of them, then yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm
You're
not
the
going to
best.
shadow step. I'm just going to walk up to the first one,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to punch it.
So the one that you saw, kind of like the rest of them, form off from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 27.
A 27.
Yes.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay.
Double check here. Hell yeah.
We got 2 more elementals. We
Works.
got that guy. So
He can be the main one.
Yeah, it could be the real one.
yeah.
So,
4 and 4.
Jeez.
you take a swing,
I'm here.
and as you punch into the visage of this thing in front of you, your hand hits it and it just smokes away to nothing.
Okay. All
Perfect.
right. Second attack.
Can we tell which one's the real one? did
Your
we
characters
see-
can't. No.
Okay.
Move down to the next one.
All right, take a swing at that one.
That is a natural 20.
It's gonna hit. Definitely gonna hit.
This isn't so cool, eh, DJ?
No, you hit the right one.
Yeah!
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
8, 9, 10, 11, 19 points of damage.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Bad at math. Cool. Nope, that's not right. All right, yeah. So you walk up and you punch him real good. I'll say you hit him in the chest because he's got spiky arms and he's got the Piccolo abdomen from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
He's got that. So
Okay.
you punch him right in that abdomen and you see him kind of recoil for a second before he steadies himself and grabs tighter onto his great axe.
Okay. The real one. I'm gonna then bonus action flurry of blows and two
Okay.
strikes to the center meat. A natural 1. Oh. And a 17.
17. The 17 will hit.
Okay.
The net 1, I'm going to say you palm forward to hit him, and he moves his arm, and you just smack right into one of the arm spikes.
Okay. Ow.
It's going to be
Beautiful piercing.
4 piercing damage.
Hot. All right. Let me roll my damage. So that will be 14 points.
14 points of damage?
Yes. Sorry,
right.
15 points.
15, okay.
Yes. This is plus 8. And I rolled a 7.
Alright, so it's going to be... Oh, wow. Okay. So your first hand hits the arm spike and stabs into your hand. You swing with your other hand and you hit him once again in that same abdomen spot. And you watch him as you knock the air out of him. And then we're going to go to Fizzlewick.
All right. I'm gonna move up my max, which I think will be there. And Harpot will come with me in a second. I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna try to aim a cone to connect as much as possible. If I can avoid White Claw, I will. It's 60 feet long.
Yeah, you'll be able to avoid White Claw because it's 5 feet at the cone's origin.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15,
Yep.
So it'll
20.
go on the diagonal, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And they're gonna make dex saves as I grab an arrow out of my my bag and throw it into a cone of arrows.
It's fucking sweet.
That's a 4.
DC is 18.
I'm going to assume that the way mirror image works is you're supposed to roll to see if you hit the correct one.
Right.
However, you just hailed all of them, so you're going to hit the right one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the hope.
I think they're not affected by deck saves, right?
Yeah.
What, the actual images? Mm-hmm. They're not.
Oh,
no.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, in that case.
So yeah, you're at least definitely hitting the right thing, but
Mhm.
sadly we don't dispel the others.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I mean,
so
do
it'll
we
be
know that that's the right one because he just landed 3 hits on it?
Yeah.
Which, that's the other weird part about mirror image. I
I was gonna say
understand.
they intercepted, I think, the mirror images, right? Knowing which one doesn't matter because when you have mirror image up, as a player at least, whenever you get attacked, you roll a die, and on an
Yeah.
11 or higher, it hits something different.
Correct.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. The mirror images can replace.
Yeah, they move
Got it.
around,
Yeah.
I guess.
Because they fully mirror all of your stuff.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to tell which one was the right one then. I was wondering how that was
Because that was
actually...
why I was also asking, because I don't think they actually get placed outside of your space. I think they are literally occupying your space.
Interesting. I might have read that wrong. Actually, it's likely I read that wrong. Oh, I already had the spell up. Why am I
Yeah,
trying to
in your
look?
space.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
they would have been within 5 feet of him then.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Yeah, that was
just,
what I
they
was
just
asking.
shift.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
it's supposed to just look literally
So
like.
it's a pile of demons.
Yes.
It's like
See, my problem is I pictured mirror image from World of Warcraft, where three
Yeah, they
people
actually
just-
spread
they
out,
spread
or
out.
even again Dragon Ball Z, where they mirror image and
Yeah.
they make the
Right.
illusory duplicates.
Yep.
Them
Okay.
occupying its 5 feet space. Yeah, it looks like a fucking bundle of demons in a pile.
It's a demon king.
Yeah.
Bunda boy?
Oh boy. Yeah. So you definitely hit the right one.
Okay, it was 13 piercing, probably, since it was an arrow I used.
Yep. Sounds good.
And I'll have the for my bonus action, I'll have Crockpot come up and try to take a bite out of one.
Come on, Crockpot.
He can run much further than me, so he'll be there.
Cool.
And he's gonna get 25 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Does it hit the right one?
Let's find out. For 11 magical damage, force damage.
Okay. So Crockpot jumps up and takes a bite, and you watch another one of these illusory figures just kind of fade away to nothing.
Does Crockpot have blind sense?
Oh, you know what? I don't think he has blind.
Fuck.
Damn.
Or
No,
blind
he does
sight.
have weird.
He might have blind sight.
No, he doesn't.
Fuck.
He has vigilant. I don't
Okay.
know if that does anything.
That sucks. That would have been badass, dude.
Yeah, that'd
He
been dope.
knows.
He
Like,
knows.
Crockpot just leaps through all the bundles of demon and just bites the right one right in the face. Good boy, Crockpot.
And then we go to John.
Yeah, after that, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how much I care about this thing. Does it look moderately injured with the damage that it has taken, or no?
It looks pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Not bloodied, but
Okay.
it's hurt.
I suppose I can spare a 4th level magic missile. I'll actually cast it myself and just upcast it at 4th level, so it'll be the 6. Double 1's nice, 2. Double 4's much better. 10. Double 1's 12. 6 missiles, so 6, so 18 magical force damage.
Okay.
Right in his bones.
All right. So as your magic missiles careen forward, you see them collide into a solid figure, not an illusory one. And as they all hit him, you watch as impact bruises, like impact wounds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lesions, I guess would be. No.
Like
Whatever.
bruisings.
You see where it hits him so hard it breaks the skin and he begins to bleed.
Very good. And I mean, just to join the ragtag group, I'll come right over here. Just to surround him with my friends.
Hell
I like
yeah.
it. Then we go to Sarah.
All right, I'm going.
Or no, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not one. There's
Yeah,
no way you're going yet.
You rolled a
Unless-
3. It was close.
Oh.
Let's see. So we got that's Raz on his the furthest from me,
Mm-hmm.
Crockpot closest to me, Fizzlewit closest to me, and then White Claw's the one with the hammer. Sorry, Sarah.
It does attack at range. Oh.
did you guess
everyone
that it
near
probably-
it.
Yep.
Everyone near it, you watch as where the being was, he just no longer is, and he's gone.
Yep.
Sarah, he's gonna teleport right behind you.
My thought process was literally, if I move up next to it, I at least give you flanking additions. And it makes it where, like, if he
Yeah.
does cast anything in a line, I'm out of the line. Like, that's why I wanted a side. I didn't expect teleport and beat the shit out of you, but same ending.
Eh.
And he's gonna teleport behind you and claw at you. And he's unfortunately an unseen attacker.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay, well that's not terrible. It's a 28 to hit.
Yes,
Not terrible.
that hits.
Not at all terrible.
Not a nat 20.
49 damage. That's not terrible.
You take 12 slashing damage
All right,
and make a Constitution saving throw.
I swear.
Get poisoned. Or I wonder if
16.
it's necrotic.
Whew. Okay. So as he slashes towards you with his claw, you're able, I'll say, feel the air moving forward off of his hand. And you're able to just barely move your body out of the way to where what would have been a grievous injury is only kind of unfortunate and hurts a lot. But it doesn't, permanently wound you. And then we...
What?
What? And then we go to Sarah.
He only makes one attack? Oh, shit.
If he teleports you.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Is mirror image still going on him?
I do not believe that's concentration. It sure isn't. Yep.
I had a plan and everything, and this just threw a wrench right in there. Yeah.
And to confirm, each round of combat is 6 seconds, right?
Yeah, so it's within...
I gotta do math, man.
I'm. I want to do that.
I just realized, John, those wolves are fucking large.
Yeah, those are dire wolves.
I thought so. Those are big boys.
You know what? He's
Yeah,
right here.
now I can cast at a 7th level. I can make...
You know, I'm gonna do it.
24.
I'm gonna, I guess bonus action first and use my spiritual weapon. So once again, the giant cat head is going to appear right here, right next to me, and attempt to make a bite attack at this large monster. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 actually will not hit.
Okay. I have a plus 10 on that, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then for my action, I am going to cast, or attempt to cast, Hold Person
Okay.
on this creature.
Does it need to be humanoid?
Is it not human? Is it humanoid? Is it considered humanoid?
Fiends are not considered, no.
Oh,
Hold monster.
darn.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn.
That's why it's like,
Yeah.
because hold monster is like a 4th or a 5th
Oh,
level.
yeah, I guess-
Like
I guess
that's
that
what
makes
makes
sense.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like so much more punishing to fight
Yeah.
monsters than people.
You know what I will do though? I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah, beat the shit out of them.
I like it.
So each
Dire chickens.
it's a con save.
A con save? It's a 19?
Yeah. It still takes half.
Yep.
What does a D8 look like?
Oh, I put fire chickens. I meant dire chickens.
Are you kidding me?
Fire
Alright,
chickens
so-
are T-Rexes. What does that mean? Out of context. Fire chickens are T-Rexes.
That's a Jackbox shirt for
Yep.
sure.
If the trees are beeping, I ain't sleeping.
I'm so thrilled that he made it straight over it. That's so funny.
So I rolled 6 points of thunder damage, so it takes 3.
Okay. Yep.
I do genuinely clap. Very, very mockingly.
And Thunder Wave is not like, it's the spell I'm thinking of that's audible up to like 300 feet.
It is Thunder Wave. It's
Oh.
audible up to 300 feet.
Yeah, so a loud boom just rings out through this cavern. You hear pieces of gravel kind of get knocked loose from the cave walls. And you see him, like, kind of, like, twitch his head a little bit, but he absorbed the most of the damage. And then we're going to go back to the top, so White Claw.
All right. I'm going to shadow step back here,
Okay.
and I'm going to open palm him right in the center of the back
Go ahead.
with advantage. That's a 15 plus 13, so that'll definitely hit.
Oh, yeah. It's a
Everything
28.
just keeps-
Yeah, teleporting behind one another.
Yeah, we're
I mean, honestly, if that keep
leapfrogging.
happening, I'm fine with letting them go. I'll keep going.
It'll
That's too
actually be
far.
like a Dragon Ball Z
Yeah,
fight.
right? Sing!
12 points of damage.
Whew.
White Claw versus Majin Buu.
Oh man. You said 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do my second attack.
All
so
right.
one fist to like go into his back to like hit the spine, and then another one I'm gonna come in from the side and try to like crack
Ooh.
something.
Okay.
Yeah. 23.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Are there any mirror images left?
Oh shit, you're right. He rolled. Yeah, you would have hit a mirror image.
Oh, on the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
Are there any left now?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So the second one is 16 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so that's easy. I just changed that number a little bit.
Yep. And I used my bonus action Shadow Step, so that is it for me.
Oh no, I gotta change that a lot actually. I'm terrible at math. I'm gonna need to start walking around with a calculator. Yeah, it's better. Okay. And that's it for you?
Yes.
All right, then we go to Fizzlewick.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna run right up.
Just close range.
Yep.
Gatling him.
Run up with my trident and shield, and we're gonna make some trident attacks.
Is that the tentacle rod trident?
No, it's the trident.
Fish
of
command?
Fish command.
Ah,
It's
okay.
the Aquaman trident.
Mhm.
Aquaman
Don't
trident.
be ridiculous. It's a 18 to hit on the first attack and a 15 on the second.
The 18 will hit.
And
I just want to see Fizzlewick drawn with one of those like big ass two-handed plasma cannons. just
right.
like run up and just.
it'll be 9 magical piercing. And Crockpot is gonna slide in and take a bite for my bonus action.
Hell yeah.
And no, that's only gonna be like a 13. No bite.
Rip.
No bite. Damn.
No bite.
So he jumps and tries to bite at him, but misses. I don't need to worry about the mirror images anymore. And then we're gonna go to Raz.
Mm-hmm. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is occupying. I can get right next to Zafira. So one more to the right.
Right there.
Very good. Now that there's no mirror images, I'm gonna fucking bite him.
All right, go ahead and bite him.
Nope. I rolled a 3, so
Ooh.
it's a 14 or
Yeah, no, 14's not gonna do it.
no 12. Yeah. So
I will
don't-
not clap.
very good. Do I feel like popping a bonus action? The fact that like there's a time constraint is moderately concerning. And that is only a cantrip. So I mean, I guess I'll use a second level spell slot and I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I will create a tiny little quarterstaff
Okay.
and have Soot bash the shit out of this thing.
Aw.
Oh,
for
I
me.
love it.
That's a 26.
Fuck yeah.
Well
Yeah, that'll
done,
hit.
buddy. For 11.
11.
Or no, sorry. 7.
Okay.
I
Oh.
thought it was an 8 and it was a 3. It's like, wait a minute.
Only slightly different. You're coming down with DJ syndrome. 4, 14.
Same numbers.
Sorry, Raz.
Yeah. All right. And then now we go to dude.
Mhm.
And he is
Gonna yawn. Take
he's
his
gonna
turn.
yawn.
Take his turn.
He's gonna go ahead and that's a good one. He's gonna make Don, you're behind him, so there gives that idea.
Yep.
He's going for Raz.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make two claw attacks at you.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is a 19 to hit, and the
Uh-huh.
second is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it.
Theoretically better to...
What?
Forgot on Wrath of the Storm again.
Needed that.
I have 5 uses of it. I
Needed the
haven't used
sticky
it a
note.
single time. My sticky notes
You're
upstairs.
just storing it for when it matters.
Yeah, I'll pop my racial casting of shield, jump to 24, so the one will miss, second one will still hit though.
All right.
And that uses my reaction.
You take 8 slashing damage
Okay.
and make a con
Con
save.
save. I net one.
Okay.
If you want to give me 2 effects.
We'll just do the one effect doubled.
Okay.
So at the start of each of your turn, after he slashes into you, we'll do that 1st. Slashes into you with his claw, and as it like rakes across your chest, you see the edges of the claw marks kind of glow with this like red energy, stopping them from beginning to coagulate.
Okay.
So each turn you're going to take 4d4 slashing at the start of each turn.
Cool.
And there's ways to fix that, but you know. And then we go to Zafira.
So my spiritual weapon's gonna.
Give him a good bite.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that was with doubling it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That'll hit. Is it a 1?
Yeah, it's a 1.
Dice do not like you, man.
Dice do not like Zafira. I roll fine on every other character.
It's true.
6 points of force damage.
Okay. That number. Nice. All right, and your cat head just clamps down on him.
And then I'm going to cast. Where is it? Where?
What are you looking for? Greater restoration?
I don't have what I don't know if I have what I need for greater restoration right now. I need to
Okay.
talk to Fizzlewick about that. Was it death touch or
Death ward?
No, inflict wounds. There it is.
Oh, inflict wounds.
There it is.
Death touch.
It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out and
Touch faith.
grab
I
this-
make that joke every time, and I can't help it.
reach out and grab this guy
Okay.
and cast inflict wounds on him.
Oh, dude, low carb keto cacao nuts tomorrow? Nice delivery.
They're on their way.
They sound great.
Yeah, it's keto granola. It's really good.
Yeah.
What?
I got the delivery notice for the tablet.
Yeah.
It was like, items being delivered tomorrow. And I was like, cool. What am I getting?
Does 20 hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be
Cacao. Cacao.
Cacao is such
Ooh,
a
you
fun
think
word.
we get a sponsorship done?
From cacao nuts.
From cacao nuts?
Definitely.
I mean, if they're gonna send me some chocolate-covered espresso beans, I'm about it.
Right? That's what I mean. I'm trying to get snacks up in here.
0 is 10,
True.
right?
Correct.
Nice. So that's going to be.
You just gotta start using inflict wounds constantly, because the last time,
That's the only
the
spell
last
that
time you
works.
did that, you rolled a nat 20. You blew a guy's head
Killed a
apart,
minotaur in one hit.
like scanners.
But now I'm here again.
That's going to be 23 points of necrotic damage.
Describe how you kill that Nycaloth.
Very
It's-
good.
Hell
It's-
yeah.
It's the same way I kill everything else because it always is inflict wounds that gets them.
It's true.
Which I don't know what that says about me. The shrouds of darkness just like emanate out from that spot where I've grabbed him, and when they pull back, he's dead.
To the ground. Yep. There you go. He's very, very dead. Falls to the ground. Just dead.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna try to. Do I not? do not.
I'm assuming my wounds persist after its death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, in terms of me looking at them visibly, in terms of like theoretical solutions, do I feel like this is a magical injury, or do I feel like this is exclusively a physical injury? It's going to just effectively tell me whether or not I try to actually just cast a spell magic on this, whether or not it's a lingering magical effect. But he didn't cast a spell as far as I understood.
Right, yep.
Or whether or not it's a physical thing and I could theoretically utilize one of my elixirs of health.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. A 15.
15. You can tell that the wound is being held open by magical means,
Okay.
which it's preventing your body from clotting on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So anything you do to staunch the bleeding would help.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure. So, could it be classified as disease in terms of what is doing this to me?
It says fiendish wound.
Okay.
So I don't really know how to-
theoretically not, I would assume.
Probably not disease. It's
Okay.
more like a bleed effect.
Okay.
If I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on Raz.
Okay.
And I guess see if that.
Well, also, it's start of my turn or end of my turn?
Start of your turn.
Okay, so if you want to hit me. 'Cause
Yeah.
theoretically, she just cast it. I
Yeah.
would also technically want to cure wounds myself as well.
So you would probably hit it.
If you.
Yeah.
It would trigger hit me, and then I would cure wounds myself.
Oh god, that's 14.
That's it? Okay. That's not bad.
14 on a 2d4 was close.
Okay. So
So
then...
if you want to try yours,
Oh,
Yes.
sorry, 4d4.
So then, yeah, I would... Well, did you double it?
It's 2d4.
Oh,
is
okay, so the
actual
44
effect,
is the double. So then, yeah, I'll cure wounds myself at a first level at first. So I get back 9, and does that staunch the bleeding?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
At that point, you would see the wound, like the red energy kind of like fades out
Dissipates.
and dissipates, and the wounds begin to close up.
Cool.
Are you alright, Raz?
Sharp. Kind of like your claws.
yours do that.
Not exactly like that.
I'm gonna
I just
extend
like
my
flex them
claws
and
as well.
retract them.
Mine don't seem to do that either.
You could take his.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am.
I don't know, rip its fucking hands apart
Okay.
off of its body. Just fucking acid break down whatever tissue is left
Is that part of his loot table? His claws?
and rip off his fucking hands.
So you can use acid,
Uh-huh.
and as you do, you notice no change on the skin.
Okay, so it's... Alright, damn.
I pull out a dagger. I have this.
I pull out the 2 spears that Mr. Fizzlewick made. We could use these.
Hi-ya.
Do I have... Realistically... I mean, in terms of like other sharp slashing weapons that we've got, it's just the dagger from her.
Yeah,
the
and
spears.
my spears.
Okay, that's fair.
If you use them like a...
Halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack them
Yeah,
open.
go ahead. Cut
Yeah,
them up.
I'll try to crack open these hands.
Crack these
Well, you
hands.
have your silent knife as well.
Oh yes, that stays with me.
So you stab in, you twist the spear, and you're able to remove both the hands from the body.
Here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take them, readorn my antlers, and jam the hands. Mr. Fizzlewick! I'm an inventor!
I'm gonna walk over with rope and help tie it on.
Do you need these?
Nope.
I call them handlers.
Tie him around.
I hate that.
I love that.
There's just blood dripping
We could sell these.
We've started a new business. Maybe we could get a sponsorship.
Handlers.net. Don't go to that website. I don't know what's there. I really don't know what's there.
Don't do it.
I don't know what's there. It could be anything.
I guess I'll remove my antlers. Maybe later. I put them on my unseen servant.
Okay.
No, he's amorphous. I'm kidding. That wouldn't work. It would just
gloves.
disintegrate into
It would just float into him.
Is he still there?
Yeah, it lasts an hour.
Oh.
He's just chilling.
He's not
hanging out.
concentration?
No, he's not.
What a
All right.
hero.
Yeah, it's just a fucking free-ass ritual spell.
What's his name?
I'll just call him Soot. He does about the same quality stuff.
So, from where you're at, you see that across from you there's a 10-foot gap. Yeah, I left that opening about 10 feet. Yeah. So there's a 10-foot opening. On the side that you're at, you're on the bottommost entrance. There's a opening back behind you where there's nothing drawn.
Okay.
And then there's between you and that alcove, there's a walkway that extends to the left.
Okay. I mean, realistically, probably continue this way. The fact that there was something in here, I feel like is kind of indicative of the right way
Yeah, that's
in terms of traversing. It also has been, honestly, kind of like the straighter path we stay on, the faster we get through the thing.
This one, I'll tell you, is a lot more
Windy.
maze-like.
Okay. Okay. I still think this way.
Okay.
Before we move on, I want to look back up at the ceiling. Did you say the chains were groaning or the people that were chained to the
The
ceiling?
people.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like wind was. I feel like it was wind going through like their carcass,
So I'll read it again just that way.
or were
I
they
was just like-
genuinely alive?
Yeah, that's what
I don't know.
2 humans, an Aarakocra, and a drow hang suspended from hooks. Blood pools on the floor beneath them. Beetles scurry along the floor walls and down the chains and onto the victims, which faintly struggle, rasp, and moan.
Oh, they do. I
Yeah,
didn't.
so
I didn't
I'll
hear
point
struggle.
back
We
at
have
them
to-
while we're looking around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
I
get them
totally
down.
missed on struggle. I just heard like the beetles were going through, and I thought they were like. It was because this is a windy, cavernous area. I thought there were like holes in them.
How
Well,
high?
and the breeze is spinning them around on the
Oh,
chains.
okay.
How high up are they?
Solid question. It doesn't say. Ceilings are
I feel like earlier you said 15-ish feet, something like that.
in passages. Caverns are 30.
30.
So the ceiling's 30. They'd be hanging. Dude was large, so he was 8 to 11 feet, somewhere in there. They'd be hanging about his head height, so they're about 8 feet off the ground.
Those are long chains, shit.
I guess I'll cast levitate on myself
Okay.
and go up and start. I guess I'll stand. They're moving around.
They're spinning. As the wind blows, it hits the bodies, and it's spinning their bodies around as they're hanging from these chains.
Oh,
I'll try and grab one of them.
One of the people?
Yeah.
Do you want to go for one of the 2 humans, an Aarakocra, or a drow?
Are they conscious? I mean, I guess since they're struggling against it, yeah, they would be.
They're conscious, yeah.
There's 2 humans, an Aarakocra, and a drow.
Yep.
You said.
I'm actually going to go to the bathroom real quick, yeah.
I guess 1 and 2 are the humans.
Oh, wait, I'll wait.
3 is the Aarakocra. 4 is the drow.
I might as well wait for that.
2.
Makes
So
more
1 of the
sense.
humans.
Okay.
My goal is to get all of them. I can go up and down as I
Right.
I need to.
Are you going to talk to them first, or would you like to just...
No, I'm gonna get them down first. It's
As she's floating over, I'm going to use my racial casting of Detect Thoughts
Okay.
and just mosey my way on over.
And is that targeted at one person, or is that more open toward everybody?
When I cast, and then as an action on each subsequent turn, so theoretically 6 seconds, I can focus on the mind of one creature within 30 feet.
Okay.
So then I learned the surface surface thoughts, so like their emotional state. And then I could theoretically probe deeper with my action if I continue concentrating on the one creature, and then they would make the wisdom save if I concentrate on it.
Right.
So-
Who would you like to target first then?
Realistically, I would wait until I see her go at, like, are they really, like, a foot or so away from each other, or are there, like, is there sufficient spacing where I would be able to indicate as she's approaching which one she's approaching?
Yeah, you would be able to
Like,
tell.
are they, like, 5 feet apart, effectively?
Yeah, they're like 5 to 7 feet apart, probably around there.
Okay. So then, what one are you going towards? One of the two humans?
One of the two humans.
Okay. So then, whichever one that you're
Human
going...
2, whichever one you want to
Yeah.
say that one is.
Human 2.
All right.
I'll
human
detect
two.
his surface thoughts, his emotional state.
As you're walking over toward the human, Zephyr, as you start detecting thoughts, and as Zephyr is walking over, you hear him saying in his head, "When she lets me down, I'm gonna run."
So he's just considering flight.
Let me down, I'm gonna run. Let me down, I'm gonna run.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess as you're approaching him... Now, they're attached to chains. Are they also, like, shackled or manacled? Like,
I'll
at the
say-
wrists or feet?
They're probably shackled at the
Hands, like, held up,
Yep.
elevated like that? But their
Really
feet,
uncomfortable.
their feet are not bound?
No.
Okay. Since his feet are not bound, as you approach him, I would just kind of like place my hand on your shoulder. One moment.
Okay. One. Okay.
Yes. Patience is a virtue.
They're hanging from chains from the ceiling.
Indeed. And they have been for some time. One more moment. Could hurt.
Good or
Do we know where the
couldn't?
blood's coming from? Is it coming from them?
Let me just, figure out who they are before we go letting anyone down. Never know who people are, don't we?
True.
I suppose. What are you planning on?
Oh, I can see what they feel, how they think. One moment, Zafira.
What are they wearing?
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. We will be with you in a moment.
Are they
Uh,
they're not wearing any?
no, they'd
Anything
be in
noticeable?
prisoners' clothes.
Yeah.
So like just
Tattered garb.
yep, potato sacks and such.
So, the man who thinks he wants to flee, human 2,
We're gonna call him Craig.
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 I will
Don't we have-
actively probe Craig's mind. We did have a Craig earlier.
That's true. We did.
I don't think he was a human, though.
No, he sucked.
I
though.
feel like he was some kind of monster-y figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I will attempt to actively probe deeper into Craig's mind to attempt to discern why he wants to flee. So I gain insight into its reasoning, the emotional state that it is in, and something that looms large in its mind. So it makes a wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC of 17. What's
I don't
going on
even
in
know.
that brain,
I don't even
Craig?
know if it makes sense to look at the stat block. He is a it's wisdom save.
Correct.
It's an 8.
Yep. What's going on, Craig? Why you want to run, buddy? So yeah, emotional state,
Distraught.
reasoning for why it wants to do the thing it wants to do, and something that looms large in its head.
You so he's not only distraught, he also feels remorseful. The reason he wants to run is because he is being held prisoner for angering his we're just gonna say his boss. Well, you know her name, so I can just give you her name. Who angered Arisi one too many times.
Okay.
So he angered her too much. He was chained up in this hole with people and a demon to watch over him.
Okay. So he's a shitty cult member. Not great at his job. Getting punished. Not the best. I'll go to human 1.
His name is Greg.
Greg.
We had with Greg too, didn't
We did. It was
Probably.
literally Greg and Craig.
Yeah, and Craig sucked.
Yeah.
That sounds right because it's me.
Yep.
It's common names, you know?
So,
Wait
In
till you meet
terms
Jeff
of-
and Jeff.
oh no. So, immediately I get his surface thoughts instinctively before probing deeper.
Yeah, he as well is planning on running.
Okay.
Next available opportunity for him to flee, he's gonna.
Okay. Does he look like Craig's twin?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna make the assumption that he also angered Lady.
It's a fair assumption.
Not whatever. I'll hit him in the head anyway. I guess I'll go to the Aarakocra
Okay.
and surface thoughts. Birdman. We'll call him Birdman.
She.
We'll call her Bird Lady.
Bird person.
Her name is
Bird.
Kazra.
Kazra,
It's a pretty name.
right?
Might
Might have found a new best friend.
Surface thoughts are just open sky. She's dreaming of the sky.
All right.
Same.
I'll probe deeper into her mind. Wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
That's an at 20.
All right.
Ooh.
So, no to her.
Surface thoughts. Call.
Yeah. It's an open sky of intellectual fortress.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'll move it on to the drow. Woman or man? Ah, well.
He. Sorry.
All right.
It's a man.
Okay.
They have a whole paragraph where not once do they use he or she. So
Yeah.
I was like, there it is. Okay. His name is Balix.
Balix. All right.
Balix.
Okay.
Balix?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Surface thoughts. Would probably be something along the lines of, wonder what happened to my friend.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Wonder what ate my friend.
Okay. Same thing then. I'll still attempt to probe deeper.
Okay.
For the wisdom save. DC 17. You're not 20 again? Very good.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm glad it was here and not the dude before who's swinging
Yeah.
like claws at you people. That'd have been bad.
Okay. So... we haven't really had any bad run-in with drow. So...
Go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, you're good. In terms of like contemplation, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna inform everyone
Yep.
of what I've learned, and I mean, they're like aware that I'm reading their minds. So
Yeah.
I mean, don't know whether or not that's realistically gonna like piss them off or anything, but at the very least, I mean, Bird Lady and Drow people. Like, I'm pretty fine with
Free.
the Aarakocra we met, because
Yeah.
that was Glenn.
Yeah.
And then we haven't had any bad interactions whatsoever with Drow.
Yeah, we've only seen one.
Yeah, I mean, I would unfortunately warn the Drow person that we think their friend is dead. And then probably try to use Craig and Greg for information. Try to figure out the fastest way through this.
So I'll let the two that presumably aren't cultists down first.
Yeah.
We can take care of their wounds.
Yeah.
Possibly get some information out of them.
Yeah, like how they got captured and stuff like that, I think is definitely pertinent to what's going on. Because, I mean, why are they here?
Yeah, any information they have.
Wait for.
DJ to
Yeah,
return.
for
Yeah.
DJ.
We're just waiting on our fearless DM chat, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. It's so nice to be back in this room.
It is.
God, it's such a night and day experience to playing online. Just being in the same space is unbelievable.
Does
I've
he just
returned.
sing?
What?
Did anyone else just hear that?
Singing? No?
Yeah, so
You okay?
Like a little machine making singing noises.
I'm sorry, could you...
We're gonna move past that.
We're gonna
Sarah's going insane. So our thought process was we would free Khazra and Balix to permit them down, attempt to tend to their wounds like as best as we can with staunching whatever bleeding, freeing them of if there are beetles on them, at least getting the bugs off them. And we would want to attempt to have conversations with them.
Okay. Who do you want to start with?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 1 and 2 are still the humans. I'll just re-roll those 3. So the Aarakocra.
Very
You want
good.
to start with him? Okay. So, as you let down the Aarakocra and you check on him, check his hit point, or not his hit points, can't do that.
What's your hit point value, friend?
Sir, on a scale of 1 to 10.
What are your life
Basically,
points?
I'll just grab him and hand him down.
Okay. And as you're like lowering him down, he goes, "Oh, thank you."
Thought it was a lady. The Aarakocra.
Shit, it is. Same voice. "Oh, thank you."
It's a bird. The bird voice. Is that Toad?
I've never heard Toad's voice.
It's that. It's pretty much that, DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Very nice to meet you, Khazra.
How do you know my name?
I was just, reading your mind a little bit.
What?
I can do that.
Please don't.
Understood, but had to make sure that you weren't cruel before we freed you.
I mean, I'm hanging from chains.
Indeed, and we've seen cruel people treated this way before.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Numerous.
Numerous. Oh.
So,
Oh, well.
what do you do, Miss Khazra?
Oh, well.
The accidental ones are the best. Ah, well, what do you do? Ah, well.
It wouldn't be so fun if you didn't just do it.
Say it.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Gonna do it again.
I just started to. I am. Yeah. I am a member of the Feathergale Knights. No, wait. Nope. No, I'm not. I was captured by the Feathergale Knights. Only slightly different.
Do you have like a career or anything?
Oh my god.
I only want to fly once more under an open sky.
Great.
Please escort me to the surface.
I don't know about escort.
We're not going to the surface yet.
Yeah, we
Well-
have to go kill.
Trust me, I want to see the open sky, I'm sure, as much as you do.
We haven't in a while.
Yes, we've been underground for about a week or more now.
For the cat, it's been years.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be kind of hard for me to see.
Are you absent of dark vision?
Yeah, I can't see in the dark, can you?
We have this.
Yes, we can.
We have,
Oh, must be nice.
We have a torch.
we have a rock. It glows. I cast light
Oh,
on the rock.
that would be helpful.
I'll hand her the rock.
Thank you. She reaches out like a feathered bird arm, takes it, holds it in front of her, and just
Once she
starts.
takes that, I'm going to go back up and start
Okay.
untying the drow.
Okay. You watch Khazra slowly make her way, just like close to walls, just trying to figure out a way out. So you're going to Dude.
Yeah, Balix.
Okay.
The drow.
So you pull him down. He goes, thank you. I appreciate it. That's not drow, but whatever. We're gonna go with it.
I mean,
What's whatever you
drows
want
can
it
sound
to
like
be.
whatever.
What were you doing down here?
I'm a prisoner.
Indeed. And were you captured down here or someplace else?
Yeah, I was actually captured down here. Nope. I was captured in the Fane of the Eye.
Indeed.
See, I came down here with a friend of mine. We were looking for surfacers.
Does he shrug? You know.
I don't know how to do what I do.
My life's a lie.
What is your job?
Oh, I'm a historian.
Are you now?
Yes.
What do you study? History. I would have killed him.
I study the history of Tyre Bessel.
Indeed you do.
That's how I ended up here, you see.
Fantastic. And have you found anything in your travels?
Nothing but trouble.
Indeed. And
Same.
your friend, an elf like you?
Yeah.
Does it really
My life was a lie.
It doesn't say.
I don't know, man.
It tells you specifically, like, he's a companion to the person in this area. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me read that area then. Scores of small humanoid corpses.
Oh.
It's the only description it gives me. So, it's a small humanoid corpse of some kind.
All right.
It's good.
I fear your friend may no longer be with us. Sad to say.
What makes you say that?
We've encountered many not living people
Oh,
en route here.
yeah. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Figured if he wasn't here that he was probably sacrificed.
He.
Sacrificed.
We're gonna go with he, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the lady that we saw.
Yeah,
Technically, we would have no proof whether or not.
sure.
We just know it's another drow.
I mean, I'd also just rather this dude not run around down here
Yeah.
Yeah,
injured
no,
and wounded. I'd
absolutely.
rather lie to him and make it believe somewhat realistically that we've encountered a lot of dead people. Because, like, I didn't say we definitively know. I
Sure.
said, I think your
Sure.
friend is not with us. We've encountered bodies.
Sure. If you find any mysterious fog, don't go in it.
It wasn't the fog. It was the dark hallway.
But the fog was near it.
Yes,
Oh,
the
that's true.
fog's got a bit of a chasm. My ice bridge should still be there.
Oh, excellent.
And feel free to walk across and make your way out.
That's a good idea. That's probably my best bet.
And I'd recommend not returning to the Fane of the Eye.
Oh, I suppose I can try to find another way, but...
Oh, I mean, I would go out through the Fane of the Eye. I just mean once you leave.
yes, that would not be a good idea.
Yes, don't come back.
Yeah,
It's
don't take a
dangerous down
repeat
here.
trip.
What?
Don't take a repeat trip
Oh, I will
down
not.
here again.
Oh, no.
Indeed. Well, best of luck.
Good luck, good luck.
Hopefully you don't slip and fall.
I'll try my best to.
Are they able to
Any-
walk and everything?
After some time, yeah, it takes him a little bit to grow accustomed to, not...
I'm just picturing, like, injuries on his feet and, like, he steps on ice
Oh.
and it's just freezing instantly and he just has to rip his own foot off
Why
my
is
ice
that?
bridge.
Why is that what you're thinking?
Why'd you have to put that in our minds?
You didn't have to do that. I mean, it didn't say anything about injuries on his feet.
He's in prisoner's garb. I don't assume they get prisoner shoes.
I like interviewing people next.
Come on in
I
So,
suppose the
what
drow
was
and the
your business
Aarakocra
here?
should probably go together.
together.
Yeah, they'll meet up.
Yeah.
So in this room, you still got the two humans hanging from chains.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rise up to them and just stare at them.
Okay. Hi. Can I help you?
What brings you down here?
I pissed off Arisi. Questioned her might. She may be quiet, but whoo, she's strong.
So you're part of the cult.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not?
I'll lower myself back down and start walking through the cavern.
Hey, where are you going? Okay. Come back here. I'm gonna bite your legs off. All right. So in this room, you still got the 2 humans, as well as debris, including tattered clothing and broken weapons, are scattered against the walls.
So you descend, fully intending to leave them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna withdraw the silent knife and extend it to you. Mercy is a choice.
I just look.
It's a tense moment.
They were planning on running.
Indeed.
Someone do something, please. I've never witnessed tension with my eyes. It's very uncomfortable.
Zephyr will take the knife
Uh-huh.
from Raz.
Uh-huh.
And then...
She'll float back up.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hate this.
You're welcome.
How are they? Like very wounded? What state?
Oh, barely
they-
conscious.
Staring at the knife in your hands. Like in front of them, that almost feels torturous in and of itself.
That's a choice that you've had me make. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So you float up with the knife in your hand. You're staring this guy in the eyes with just holding the knife. Just
Have you ever brought anyone down here?
me? You mean have I captured anyone? Oh, it
Yeah.
wasn't his voice, but we're gonna fucking
Yeah.
go with it anyway. Have I ever captured anyone? I mean, maybe once or twice. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? They were starving us.
Trying to catch a rat.
I wanted to eat. I wanted to... Edith, please don't. Yeah, I needed to eat. They took my food. They wouldn't let us eat. Told me I had to bring someone back before they'd give me food. Do you have food? Why are you staring at me? You might want to make this quick. The wind's kind of blowing me around here.
Just accidentally blows into the knife. Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's your plan when you leave this place?
You know, I haven't really thought that far. Maybe I'll go back to Red Larch. Might be safe there, or
You
Me?
wouldn't go back to the cult?
not this one. Might find another one that.
Slit his throat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah the murder hobo. Hey, you slit his throat and he just dies. What you want to do next?
100%. As she does that, I will stand under the body. If you catch my cascading rain drift.
Yeah, you stand under the body and get covered in blood.
Yep.
Is this what normally happens? Jesus Christ.
I think your blindness was a gift, friend.
It might have been.
I'm going to take him down from the chain and
The second one?
The one that I just killed.
Oh, the one that you killed? Okay.
Yeah. I'll pass him, I guess, down to Raz
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just take the body and just lay him down.
and turn to the second one.
Okay.
What about you, friend?
Oh, what about me?
What are your plans here?
Here? Well, I mean, I'd like to get down, and then I'm gonna run, and I'm never gonna come back.
You may not come back here. Where will you go?
I don't know yet. Maybe once I get out, I'll find a kind stranger, and hopefully they guide me somewhere. Or not. I mean, I'm not gonna hurt anyone if that's what you're asking. On purpose.
That is exactly what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Okay, so detect thoughts still lingers. So in terms of where his mind is going as she's questioning him,
well,
what are his surface thoughts?
he just watched her slit the other dude's throat, so he's
and that's his brother, his twin brother.
I did say that.
Yep. I loved you, Craig.
It's a good thing
Even though you sucked.
You don't know if he loved his
you
brother.
can't hurt my brother. It's my job. And he's just over and over again, just fuck, 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 fuck.
All right. I will once more attempt to probe deeper into his mind. If you want to make the wisdom save, DC 17, because he had failed previously, so I can probe again.
17. He meets 17 exactly.
Okay, so he succeeds. Yeah. We'll wait for Zephyr to make a choice.
I'm gonna let this guy down.
Okay.
Untie him,
Mm-hmm.
hand him down
Mm-hmm.
to Raz.
Okay.
I'll take him. Place him on his feet in front of me.
Yeah, he stands there for a minute and he goes, oh, thanks. And then just turns and starts running. My man's out.
I'll just yell out, "You're welcome."
Thank you!
Are you still levitating?
I'll come down. Hand you your knife back.
Thank you, friend. Just gotta sheath my knife
Silently.
silently.
All right. Yeah, what's left in this room now is just the debris around the outside. Around the outside.
So Zephyr is like
A little shaken.
a little shaken.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Onward and downward, I suppose.
Indeed. Better not linger.
I agree. We should keep moving.
Mm-hmm. As we're walking, I'm just gonna check on Zephyr's emotional state in terms of visually how she looks.
I mean, she's pretty pale.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look great.
Mm-hmm.
She's never killed anyone in cold blood before. It's not really something she does.
Mm-hmm.
At least she killed something.
I killed 2 things today. Thank you.
I couldn't help it. I was like, I'm not going to say it. That's why I was like...
Yeah, fighting something that's actively trying to hurt us is one thing, but
Yeah. So, where would y'all like to go? You got the 10-foot opening across from you. And then the opening right behind you where you see another passage.
10 foot.
Yep.
Works. All right. So you walk to this 10-foot opening. It is 10 feet, wide at the point you enter. It bends slightly. It only continues 10 feet ahead of you and bends slightly to the right. And you exit out into a pretty open cavern. You see directly in front of you as far as you can see to the left. It remains open.
Okay.
Dwellings carved in the walls of this cavern have been torn asunder by some intense force. Ruins of several dwellings resemble gaps in the walls and piles of rubble. Scores of small humanoid corpses are scattered among the ruins. So there appear to be like actual homes that were built into the side of these the walls here.
Okay.
From what you can gather, like looking at some of the ruins, whatever lived in these homes was not very big.
Okay.
Probably like gnome to dwarf size.
Sure. Okay. I mean, theoretically, like, we can check these dwellings, but I don't really know what we even stand to gain.
We don't need much.
Yeah.
We're here for a job.
Yeah, I mean, effectively, in terms of, like, little trinkets and money, we're rich as shit. I don't think it's worth, theoretically...
We could use more diamonds. If there's any reason to believe there might be diamonds in here.
Dwarves do like
mining.
trinkets. Could be diamonds, I suppose.
DJ, I would love to look for some diamonds.
Quick perusal couldn't
Yeah.
hurt, I guess.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna look as
Say
well.
I can help. I'll either help or make my own, whatever you'd rather.
Yeah, if you just want to do a help, roll with advantage.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
E.
I mean, I think he's drastically better. I think you're better
Yeah.
helping
You wanna-
him.
Hey, Mr.
There you go, then
Fizzlewood,
you're-
why don't
yep.
you look for some diamonds?
Yeah.
I'll help you.
It's 25.
Cool. 25? I like it. So you both begin kind of like walking in and looking around, kind of like poking through some of these dwellings. There's what, 2 types of diamond, a 50 and a 500? If I remember right? Or is it 500 and 5,000?
We had 5,000
There's a
diamonds.
5,000, a 500, a 300, and I believe there might be 50s.
Okay. So we're going to roll a d4 from low to high. 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4, and it was 4. So it's going to be the 5,000 one.
Very good.
Now, as you're kind of like exploring around and looking, you see 2 little specters rise from the floor. And they're about the size of a gnome. And we're going to roll initiative.
Interesting.
Ooh. Ghost boys.
I'm like sweating from
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has also gotten warmer in here, too.
Well, I'm also cold, so no, it's just stress.
Oh.
it's
It's stress. It's just stress.
it is definitely stress sweat.
Mm-hmm.
I've been made to make a very difficult decision.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if it's the right one.
The murder sweats.
Mm-hmm. Here I go killing again.
Oh boy, here I go.
It's like the meat sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of it.
All right, Mike, what'd you roll?
9.
9. Okay, John,
A 28.
Jesus.
Sarah,
17.
Like the same thing.
and Don.
21.
All right, so John, you're gonna lead us off,
All right.
Shocking.
right?
Okay, so I mean, they're 2 spectral-looking gnomes.
4.
4.
4.
4. Okay.
4.
Okay. All right.
What's the what are
Yeah, approximately how close are they to us?
Yeah, so I'll say you all were closer to a wall. They would have risen up about in the middle, so probably like 20 feet away from you.
Okay. And they're all, like, in a square?
Yeah, they're kind of like spread out loosely, like, not in a straight line, not in a square, but they're,
Okay.
In a rough formation.
Okay. And they're within like 5 to 10-ish feet of one another?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to position myself in the center of them, and I'll cast Thunderwave myself.
Okay.
I'll pop it at a 4th level. Why the fuck not? We'll murder the shit out of these ghost gnomes. They each make Constitution saving throws. DC is 17.
17? Okay. And it's all of them, right?
Correct.
Cool. Con save. It's a 13 and a 12 on the first two.
Okay. So both fail.
Then oh wow, 2 18s on the second.
So they both pass. They'll take half. It's 32 damage. Rolled very nice.
Damn.
Yep. It's almost like...
32, you said?
Thunderwave?
Yep. I cast it at a 4th level. So it was 5d8.
Still.
That's magic. Yep.
Yeah.
I did 3 damage with my last one.
So
You did.
you thunder wave on yourself and it boom rings out and kind of shakes through this room.
Raj just being better at me than my thing.
Two of the small specters are just immediately blown into etherealness.
Good.
Just boom, and now they're just dust. Yeah, so there's only 2 left, and both of them have a very weak form. Their edges are kind of like ripply. They're barely here. And then we go to White Claw.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the one, and I'm gonna right in his head, right in his ghost head.
All right, punch him in his ghost head.
head.
That is a 23
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 14 points of damage. All right, and on to the next one. Bop with the other hand. That is a 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is 13 points. Okay, great. Bop, bop.
Yeah, I don't even know why they put them in
Yeah,
here.
right?
So you just tear through these specters as if they weren't even there. You find your 5,000 gold piece diamond.
Love it.
Do you want to hold on to that?
Sure. Yes. Yeah, I'll put it in the back.
Yeah.
Right.
If we
Fizzle
need it,
wick.
well, yep, I'm
Has
writing
a
it down
diamond.
too.
Nice, I like it.
Another.
Yeah, so where you guys are standing in this room, you would have been... This is a very large cavern. Toward... I'll say you're looking back toward the way you came. Back toward the way you came. You see the cavern kind of opens up into a passageway to your to the left. To the right is that 10-foot opening. Behind you, you can see where it bends around, and you're not able to see where it goes from there.
Gotcha.
But directly ahead of you, you would see a path to your left that's about 15 feet in width for that opening, and then that 10-foot opening to the right.
Okay, so that's going backwards. So then, yeah, we'll go to the left.
Okay. So you enter into this hallway. You continue along. It is 20, 30. So it's 30 feet by like 10 feet wide. You're able to move through pretty freely. Soon you come to another fork where it continues back to the right away from you and then to this way. That.
We'll go that way.
Yeah, we're gonna go that way.
That way?
That way.
Okay. As you walk up, you come to yet another fork. It's to the left and to the right.
Jeez. Whichever
Always left.
Can we just roll for
That's
it?
always
I
the
don't.
left.
We'll go left.
You can go left.
Always left.
You walk to the left. You continue along this hallway for about another 40 feet through the rough-hewn walls and, rocky floor. You come to yet another fork. However, this one you can see immediately ends to the left.
So I guess we're not going left.
So we'll go right.
Okay, so you continue on straight, and you come to another fork within like 10 feet.
We'll go left.
You can go left. Okay.
We're gonna wind up back at the beginning.
So you follow this along through a couple twists and turns and rocky outcroppings. There's another like V-shaped dead end, and soon you walk into a room, and as you walk in, the temperature plunges in this cave, which is dominated by a frozen pool stretching out across the center. Ice crystals glitter on the walls, floor, and other rock formations. Snow whirls about on strong gusts.
Snow?
Mm-hmm.
Frosty?
Can you hear
On the
me?
first roll.
Frosty, can you hear me?
Yo, happy birthday. Where is he?
Happy birthday! Get the hat.
What would you like to do? Oh, sorry. I should probably
Yeah,
give you a little bit
I was
better
gonna
of a
say.
description, huh?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, that's fair. So, big pool of frozen water. It stretches 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet to the other end. From where you are to your left, you would see a thin walkway clings along to the wall. Before on the other side, it opens up into another just straight passageway. What would you all like to do?
Did you say ice crystals? Like
Yeah.
rocky? Like, I want to look at those.
Okay. Yeah, they appear to just be normal ice, just forming like icicles off of the
Okay,
edge.
so actually made out of ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
While you guys are standing here, just taking in the surround. Sorry, chat.
Hmm?
Fixed it. Taking in the surroundings. Is there anything you'd like to do? You want to try to walk across the ice?
I
Do you want
kind of do. I really kind of do.
So I'm gonna pull out my decanter of endless water,
to? Okay.
and I will geyser and create a new layer of ice on top of this ice
Okay.
to ensure that this is real ice.
Yeah. So you spread out your water across the surface layer of the ice. You create another. It is just ice.
All right, I'll walk across the ice.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm also walking.
Yeah, if
I was walking across
we
the.
start going, I'll start. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay. So it's 60 feet. So
click my cat claws across the ice.
okay. Yeah. So you guys walk out. Do you want to walk all the way across it to the middle? Where do you want to walk?
I would attempt to get all the way across.
How
Yeah.
clear is this? Is it like frosted over, or can we see through it?
That's a great question. So, as you're walking across the ice, it is clear. You're able to see down below. You under the surface of the ice, you see bloated bodies of small humanoids.
The like gnome creature size.
I get to use like my least favorite D&D word, Zverfniblin.
What?
Oh, yeah, deep gnomes.
Deep gnomes.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, do they actually look like gnomes?
yeah.
Yeah, they're deep gnomes.
Okay.
Is that what?
Sverbilgen.
It's Svirfneblin.
Good lord.
Zverfniblin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you got the thing.
Yes, we can have.
Come on, Matt
We can
Mercer.
have
was
Matt
Matt
Mercer
Mercer.
say it.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if the S is silent or if the V is silent.
Wait, did you say SB?
SV.
SV.
Apparently,
probably-
I failed my investigation check.
If that's.
Rip.
It might be like a
Found it.
Irish pronunciation.
Could be.
Svirfneblin.
Zverfneblin. Okay.
That was not Matt Mercer.
It was not Matt Mercer.
I don't know. He's a really good voice actor.
True.
I
guess
can't
so.
believe anything.
Yeah, so you see that beneath the surface of the ice.
Mm-hmm.
How long would you guys like to hang out here and inspect this? It's been
I
about
mean-
30 seconds, I'll say, since you entered.
I'm fucking moving.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
I'm,
not
I'm
staying.
making an ice bridge for myself
Okay.
crossing this area.
I'll be moving along, but
Don, you
after.
wanna... It's our favorite song again.
Now I'm gonna leave it. It's good for an
Okay.
ice cave.
All right, I like it.
Works for ice cave. As we're moving along, after I see that there are the gnomes under the ice, I just want to look around and see if it looks like there's gnomish, I don't know, crafting or architecture, anything I would identify.
In this room, no. Yeah, no, not in this room. However, in that last room, that's a fair point. I didn't even think of that. You would have identified those as deep gnome dwellings in the
Okay.
room with the diamond that you found.
Okay.
And you guys rush across, rush across the ice. As you start to get to the other side, you feel the temperature in this room just snap.
In which direction?
Shifts from extreme cold to extreme heat. Just like that. So you hear the ice cracks loud, like very loud, cracking apart as the ice is suddenly melting.
Are we still over it, or have we crossed?
You've crossed.
Okay.
After you cross and you turn around, I'll say the ice began to crack as you were crossing, and you continue to cross.
Yeah, hurried along.
Yeah, and then it, all the ice melts away, and as you turn and look back to the pool of water behind you, it is now boiling. And you see the bobbing bodies of the Zwerfneblin.
Very good.
Nice.
Oh my.
Yep. Yeah, it's
It's a soup now.
Indeed. Thankfully, I'm not hungry.
Neither am I.
I think I still have some of those mushrooms in my bag, so even if I was...
You get added to the soup.
Can get a stock going.
Can we tell where the sudden heat came from? Like, is there any indication, like, did it come from up above? Like, did it suddenly... Like, did it rush in from a direction, I guess?
It doesn't specifically say what causes the change.
It's probably below.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it's something below the lake.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
superheated the water, and then just the water heated.
So, like, it
the-
started bubbling almost under the ice
Yeah.
before it...
Yep, and it boiled bottom up, and then the heat just kind of pervaded it out. From
Gotcha.
there.
So you're saying there are bubblers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are
good.
bubblers.
Good.
Yeah, all right, get the fuck out.
Yeah, we should keep
Yep.
going.
Yep.
Get into the next hallway.
Yep.
So, you continue down the hallway. It opens up into another cavern with a dead end to your left. You continue right past that, and you find yourself on the original side of the chasm.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looped. Okay. All right.
Did
So
anyone
then,
keep track of what... It was a bunch of lefts, except for that one where we couldn't left.
okay, so we're back on this side. Because we came through. You said the original side that we were previously on of the chasm.
Before you made the ice bridge and crossed.
Oh,
So you're on
before
the
that one.
entrance
Okay.
side of the chasm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So should we do the same and go right?
Yeah, theoretically.
All right.
So you do that, yeah. You cross back over the ice bridge, which is still there.
Mm-hmm.
You continue to the right, which is the same way that you had gone initially. But now when you come to where you are on the mini-map,
Yeah, that.
when you come to that region again, you make a right there instead.
Mm-hmm.
You walk past that cavern that you saw, and then into the pathway you saw there. And in this room... this cave has an uneven floor covered with toadstools.
Ooh.
The toadstool caps are spotted white, purple, green, and blue. Some are as low and wide as forest ferns, while others stand as tall as humans. Their stems thick as the trunks of trees. Still others shed a faint light, eerily illuminating a sloped passage, leading down to the shores of a placid body of water that also glows dimly. Beneath whispering gusts of air, the sound of dripping water echoes.
Do these mushrooms look familiar?
Make a history check.
Do they look friendly?
Maybe it's friendly! It's a giant mushroom.
18.
Ooh, okay. I'll say you recognize the
Purple and green ones? Would it?
lavender. Yeah, the purple. See, why does it say purple and then lavender? You recognize the purple spotted ones.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that eating 3 of them are like potions of healing.
I'm going to grab one
Mm-hmm.
and eat it.
Okay.
Make sure I don't die first.
You're dead.
Okay, so you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take some time for it to, process through your system. You don't know exactly how long, but an amount of time.
I'm confident that these are the ones that I've seen before. I'm gonna take more of them.
Okay. How many more would you like to eat or take?
So you have me not trust.
Swerveneblin.
You had me at Swerveneblin.
An 18 is pretty good for history.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're playing psychological games with me here.
It's just that you can't see my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
would
makes it
love
so much worse.
to make a redux of the song Senorita, but with Sverfneblin instead. I like it when you call me Sverfneblin.
Swerveneblin.
You know,
I like
I'll
it.
eat 2 more, and then I'll grab.
Okay.
6
Potion of
of
healing is what? 4d4 plus 4?
Regular ones, yes.
There you go. You gain 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Are there 3 more of these purple ones?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that too. Do I also gain 4d4 plus 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna shovel some in.
Everyone eats just a
Yeah.
handful of mushrooms.
Yeah.
I want to make a history check too to see if I recognize anything else.
Okay.
Because I have. Would you consider this an alchemical object?
It can be used for alchemical stuff, sure.
Sure. So I got a 31.
Okay. You recognize the aqua spotted. See, again, stop changing colors. The blue toadstool, the blue spotted toadstool acts as a potion of longevity. The 2 red ones. Sorry. The one. Wait.
What did you make me eat?
Silly. Huh?
What did you make me eat?
Potion of healing
Okay,
mushroom.
just making sure.
No, it's just that they say the toadstool caps are spotted white, purple, green, and blue. Then this one says 2 amber toadstools flecked with gray. Those act like potions of heroism. And then the 3 lavender ones are like potions of healing.
Alright, I got heroism and healing. What was the other one? Or was that it?
Longevity.
That was blue, you said? Or aqua?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'd like to take a minute to use my alchemist supplies and just try to collect some ingredients.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't sound like the glowy ones do anything cool, I wanna grab some glowy ones too. Just put them in jars and put them in the bag.
Okay.
Do they emit light?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Make little lanterns.
Yeah, they shed a faint light. And they illuminate a sloped passage leading down to the shore of a placid body of water.
This looks ominous and cool as fuck.
Indeed, I'm sure it's nice for you to be able to see how interesting some of these things actually are.
It truly is. I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
How many am I able to collect?
You want to collect one of each, or like an amount of each?
Mm-hmm.
Roll 3d10. And we'll do a d10 for each one.
Alright, I got an 8 and 2 6s.
Alright, so you get 8 of the blue. Oh god. So 8 potions of longevity. 6 of the amber is going to be a total of 2 potions of heroism.
Okay.
3, because it's 2 toadstools to equal 1 potion.
Okay.
And then 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
And that's in addition to the mushrooms that everybody else ate for their potions of healing.
Very good.
I'm gonna go down to that water.
Yep.
Okay.
Same. Following down.
So you walk down the sloped passageway to the water. Ahead of you, you see a yellow casket rests on the flat top of a stone column in the middle of a glowing mare.
What was that?
M-E-R-E? Mare?
I thought you said mare like a horse.
When I said it, that's how I heard it too, and I was like, nope, hopefully no one calls me on it.
Like I kind of zoned out for a second. I was like, I don't think I zoned out that much.
Horse.
I came back in at horse. Yellow casket.
Resting on the flat top of a stone column in the middle of the mire.
Well, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Let's look in there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna push open that casket as long as it's not more than
I'm like stepping up to try to get
10
a good
feet of
look.
weight. 10 pounds. I believe it's 10 pounds. Yep, 10-pound minimum.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say you're able to push it open. As your mage hand touches the lid, you see yellow spores just into the air.
Okay.
And they fill like a 10-foot clouded area where you can just see yellow spores there. But he does push off the lid. From where you are, you can see the casket because it would be below you in the body of the water. You'd be sitting above it. The casket contains dust, bones, a cloven skull and helm, and a battered breastplate. Also, a gleaming short sword is clutched in the skeleton's hands.
Gleaming short sword.
You may want to rinse that off in the water first. Just give it a good dunk.
Dip, dip, dip.
Make sure there's no spores on it.
Add a dragon slayer to your inventory.
Dragon Slayer.
I feel like our party would really benefit from a fighter. We find a lot of weapons. Rise gets all of them.
Dragon Slayer. Time to...
It effectively operates as a +1 short sword.
Okay.
Unless you're attacking a dragon.
A dragon. Okay. Ooh, including dragon, turtles, and wyverns.
Yeah.
Turtles?
Turtle.
Could you imagine like a small turtle?
Man, that's cool.
Did we fight a turtle?
No. I don't think you fought a dragon turtle.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
I'll take a look at it.
it's a sword.
Yeah, no. I'll take a look at it.
Did you wash
do you
it?
need this?
No.
I can use this.
Here you are, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Just stare at it.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Hand you back the trident.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
I'll open the bag.
I don't need this.
I don't want this.
Yeah, you'd be able to see it. Fuck it. So after you guys go through what you've picked out of the casket, you see the yellow cloud kind of dissipate and move away, and you're still able to see on the lid of the casket, which was was pushed off toward you. You see carvings on the actual lid.
So like
And-
a dwarf king.
You recognize it as Dwarvish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who reads Dwarvish?
I do.
I do.
Do we all?
Do you?
I don't read any
I
of them.
don't.
You two read, here rests Godwid, the Wormbane, Dragon Slayer, and Peacekeeper.
Mentions a king, a dragon slayer that lays here, a peacekeeper.
That's good. Mr.
Yes.
Fizzlewick has his sword now.
Now you're the peacekeeper. And a cult leader. That might be a conflict of interest, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Meh.
I mean, what is the Peace Corps? But
Right.
Yeah, that. I guess while we're standing around, I'll ritual cast detect magic if we want to take a couple minutes
Yeah,
to
that's
see
fine.
if there's anything else going on.
Yeah, I mean,
around
I would
here.
mage hand and like pick up the helm and pick up the breastplate and
I just
ensure
wanna
that
see
they're
if all
not
of
like
it's-
good quality stuff.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to just sit and refocus myself a little bit.
If you guys want to take a short rest after picking through everything, y'all can take a short rest in this room, and then we can leave it there for this week and pick
Sure.
it up next week.
Sit on a toadstool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Get back my first level spell slot with arcane
So,
recovery.
yeah, you can go ahead. Do you want to take the skull and helm, John, or just the helm?
Both.
Take both the cloven skull, which I don't quite know what that means, but you take that and the helm. The breastplate is a battered breastplate. Looks
Okay.
to be just normal.
Just parts, at least for Fizzlewick.
Yeah,
And same with the helm, I'm guessing just parts.
sure.
Okay.
Also, I need to Google what a cloven helm is because I honestly don't know.
I'm imagining if it's like a cloven hoof, it's got like the part.
That's
Maybe
what I was
like-
thinking,
yeah.
like a hoof.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah. Yeah, no, that like absolutely sounds fucking cool as shit. Yeah, I mean, before we end though, I will go over to distraught Zafira as she's sitting gathering herself on a toadstool. Are you?
It's one of those.
It's fucking
Oh,
badass looking.
That's fucking amazing.
That's pretty cool.
It's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Are you all right over there? You seem changed.
I will be.
Changed?
All right.
Oh. I suppose that's just as good.
I've never killed anyone like that. I don't regret that decision, but perhaps I am changed.
Then why be bothered?
I still wonder if it was my decision to make.
Whose would it have been?
That I don't know.
Mercy is a choice. Was it not mercy? Would it have better to leave him to hang?
Not to hang, but I let the other one go. I could have done the same.
To bless a criminal with peace and freedom? Does that not rob someone else?
I suppose it does. He seemed to have no remorse for being part of the cult. He seemed willing to go and join another. I didn't want to give him that option.
Think of it not as giving him mercy, but as giving mercy to the person you might have saved, had you freed him.
And I hope I made the right decision to let the other one go.
It's not about right. It's about his decision.
Can't turn back time, so like I said, I'll be fine. Right now? Probably not, but shortly I'll be fine.
Coward.
Yeah, and then that's where we leave it this week.
Oh. Well, friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed. It was so nice to be back in the
amazing to be
actual
back.
room. God. Let me scroll back here and go through all the people. Astri, thank you for the sub. Ninja Hobo Girl, thank you for the follow. Shelly Jelly with the 1500 bits, thank you so much. Siren with the resub. Shadow with the resub. Nat Awesome and Carrick 59 with the follows. Thank you guys very much.
It's great to have everyone back.
Yeah, great to have everybody back and great to be back. Like I said, we'll be getting back into our normal schedule over the next couple of weeks. And then over the next 2 months, we'll be starting up DJ's campaign and my campaign. So that'll be really exciting. I'm looking forward to playing those and bringing more content to you guys. We'll be back on Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time with our final episode of the Maximum Apocalypse RPG system. So make sure you guys come out for that. We will be in the tavern again as well. We'll be here, which is great. So that'll be really fun. Yeah, thank you guys again sincerely for being here and watching. If you're new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. We have a lot of content that you can watch if you're looking to catch up on other things that we've done. You can go to our website, notgreatrpg.com, and check it all out. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you next time.
Bye, friends.
Good night.
Bye.